local listings. Well, probably shouldn't piss outside today. It might freeze your wiener. I'll tell you that. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chip.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby's here.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee. And Tom's here over there being all Tom. Got a story about Tom in the break room just happened.
What's that now?
He looks at Pat and he goes, how does this microwave work?
I couldn't get it to start.
Couldn't get it to start.
We've had the same microwave for 10 years.
That's the thing. I get like, a new microwave.
Right.
Sure.
Hey, well.
And what's going on here?
We've had this one
Quite a while.
The buttons aren't clearly marked. It's like black on black. I've been saying this for years. As much as I love my engineers, it's the last phase of engineering that they ruin. Everything is impossible to see. When I was when the condo that we rented in Vail, the dishwasher, turning it on was so complicated. The washing machine, I had to Google a thing.
Well, the guy who came up with the term Easter eggs, they should take him aside and give him a talking to. Because I think that, the ideal websites are one where a blank screen comes up and you don't know where to click and you find where to click and, it's down here on the left. Okay, well, there's nothing on the screen. Oh, well, that's why it's so cool. No, it's stupid.
Yeah, you're right. People get a kick out of that.
They get a real kick out of that.
You're right.
Remember the days, back in the days when we had great stereos, which I still do and love. Some of them would be like dark gray writing, little teeny tiny writing on a black surface.
That's cool.
It's impossible to see.
Well, when you get to be
older.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And Josh, I want to show you something. This is my keyboard.
Yeah.
You notice anything about it?
Well, you have no trouble seeing that for sure. Yeah.
I can see that.
That's the idea. Board. I like the letters. Look at this. QWERTY. QWERTY.
They make those available to people who have trouble seeing.
Yes, Grandpa.
You'll notice that most keyboards don't look like that.
But that's my password, by the way. That and my first dog's name. I actually had to get a password for something over the weekend.
Yes.
And it actually, one of the things it says is you cannot use QWERTY.
Oh.
People really do that, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting really tired of having
1, 2, 3, 4.
Having to have a password for everything. Yeah, you can't use.
What's Google's problem? Can I talk about this?
Yeah, sure.
Every now and then you have to sign in somewhere else, and you want to sign into your Google. And they go, well, let's pick a new password. No.
I don't want to do.
No, I don't want to pick a new password.
Makes it impossible.
And then you have to put in your new password every other place.
And then everything's the Scroogey to everything else because you got to put in a new password.
So I've bailed. I've been able to not have to do it somehow. I can do everything I want.
That's because there's a guy in China that has that. He just keeps refreshing it for you so that you don't get it.
Well, we're talking about Google. You're absolutely right. And Microsoft and
But everything now. Everything has a password. Get a dishwasher. It wants a password. I got back in. I took the dogs out yesterday. It was check local listings. Freezing. I get back just in time. I want to watch my evening news. Turn on my TV, and all of a sudden, I have to re-log in. So that I've got to go find out what's my username.
Oh, you have to log into your television?
I hadn't had to log into my television in like 2 years.
Yeah.
To log into your, you're not saying to your, like YouTube or whatever your subscription service?
Xfinity.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it suddenly wanted me to log in. So
weird.
Missed the first 3 minutes of the news.
Oh, no.
But I'd written it down. I knew that just in case.
I'm sure it was about the fire.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
I've started to physically write mine down and put them in a little box.
Yeah, but everything is a password. Now, you guys are getting mad at me lately.
Oh, no, it's not lately.
For a while. For the use of a certain term that I insist on using.
What?
The word is,
oh, Lord.
Porno.
Yeah.
Your reasoning is, I think you have justified it with you.
No, I don't think that's a real reason. It's something he's kind of, and adding an O to it doesn't make it dirtier. I don't understand.
I think it does make
don't
it
believe him.
Sound older.
I think it sounds smuttier as well.
Don't believe.
I like the sound of porno as opposed, and I'm particularly disturbed by it in reference to an ongoing news story about You know, you listen to like NPR, whatever they call her, adult film actress, a porn star, okay?
Okay, but then you didn't say porno star.
But it's of that ilk that I just this sanitizing it by calling her adult film star. No, she's a porno actress. Okay, let's face it. Okay, let's be realistic. But so I like the word porno, and I received this wonderful letter from a gent who calls himself Sparky.
He's still talking.
One letter.
He goes, last week, a crossword puzzle, I was doing the answer to the clue skin flick. And there's a blow up here of the actual thing. Let's see, it's 27 across, skin flick, the answer PORNO. I'd like to thank the New York Times for once again justifying my logic here.
Oh no! See, that's where you're hard to defend because it's.
I mean, porno exists. We just don't want
You had said that you were doing it in sort of a comedic, it sounds sleazier way, and now you're trying. Okay,
Just justifying it.
Nobody likes snooty. It's like you hand me you hand me these stories that you.
But porno is the opposite of snooty.
And when you there's stories and you always put Mr. or Miss because the New York Times does that. It's real irritating that you do that.
It's hilarious that the New York Times, when they refer to Meatloaf as Mr. Loaf, it's hilarious.
Well, there's no way they actually did that. Is it?
Of course not, but it just logically it would make sense.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to continue to use the word porno because
Yes.
you know, I didn't realize. I was reading a couple days ago that what's the big porno site?
Pornhub.
Pornhub is only available like now in half of America. Apparently,
Without signing in, you mean without
apparently
verifying your age?
I guess you have to send them your ID or something.
Don't go on Pornhub no matter what.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Read about it.
I was just reading about. I didn't realize that. That's interesting.
They're all monsters.
I'm sorry. I will continue to use the word porno because I think, as I said yesterday, it's kind of smuttier and sleazier. We have a really indelicate story coming up today, Christy. I have. If you've read this one involves the thing with the horse.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I've made it so that it's somewhat palatable. But
the thing with the horse.
Yeah.
It's really indelicate. It's awful. But I think I've got it prepared in such a way that you can read it without offending anyone.
Somebody make horse porno?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Wow.
I don't want to. You know those things you hear on the what do they call? They call them trigger warnings.
Yeah.
He'll say, "Oh, the following story contains gunshots."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this case, the trigger warning is about, I guess,
A trigger.
Trigger, a famous horse. Wasn't Trigger Roy? Was that Roy Rogers' horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, that's coming up. A couple quick things. I want to mention this. I don't ask much. I don't ask much of our friends.
I know I love you.
My friend Greg Warren is going to be doing kind of a homecoming thing this weekend in Springfield, Missouri. And he's going to be playing a place called the Blue Room. I want everybody to go see him.
Okay.
He'll be there Friday and Saturday. I'm not sure how many shows there are, but you got to go see him. First of all, a bunch of us just saw him in performance, and he's killing it. He's just great. But this will be so cool if you can go see him at the Blue Room in Springfield. It's a great show, by the way, and there's no porno in it. He is a sophisticated gent who uses language well.
Now I think you're saying it just to irritate us.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I just thought I'd keep our theme
Every other
going.
word's porno now.
Yeah, just check out the Blue Room, and his show is not blue, by the way. With our
It's
good
not porno.
friend, good. That correct. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Coming up in sports, you want to give me a teaser?
That's not a word either. We had an NFL.
A teaser?
What happened last night? A teaser. You want to hear a teaser?
Do you prefer teaso?
How about coming up? How about that? Instead of a teaser. There's a gambling teaser.
A strip teaser. That'd be porno.
In the world of porno. Anyway, Rams win last night, 27-9 over the Vikings. Sam Darnold cost himself about $100 million. And the Cowboys have announced that they have reached parting of the ways with head coach Mike McCarthy. So they're out looking for a new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. And guess who it could be? That's right, Deion Sanders. Who knew? could very well possibly be prime time.
Wow.
In Dallas, if Jerry can share the spotlight, which no one thinks he can. So
That's interesting.
we will see.
But now, also interesting, Chick McGee came to me, what was it, a dozen years ago and said, I got this thing I did over the weekend called Simply Safe. And yikes, it's been a long time.
Yikes, indeed. Simply Safe is the do-it-yourself home security system. Traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken in. That is too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection helps prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If someone's lurking around, anything worse than a lurker? I don't think so. Are they acting suspicious? Simply Safe agents see and talk to them in real time. They can activate spotlights. They can even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. And Simply Safe, of course, features no long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans start about $1 a day, incredibly affordable, and a 60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report 5 years in a row. Start the year with great peace of mind. Visit simplysafetom.com to claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Well, you got the Simply Safe on right here in the hallway. We could tell you what's going on right now. Thank you very much, Simply Safe. Coming up, Christy Lee. Anything of interest over there?
Yeah, would you like an AI robot girlfriend? This beauty, Aria, look at her.
That's a robot?
That is a robot, Tom. Yeah.
Wow.
We're going to talk about Aria coming up. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, we'll be fine. Is that, once again, the Consumer Electronics Show?
Yep, sure is.
Okay. All right.
A lot going on there.
By the way, the name and when they were building that was Jack-U-Tronette. We are live in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Happy to be here, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by right now. You can find out how much money you can potentially get for your accident. I'm Tori Schulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al, tell the viewers at home who should be calling right now.
Well, Tori, it's just like you said. Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. So is that what people want to know, if they have a case, if how much money they're going to get?
That's what I would want to know. Do I have a case? How much money can I get? The accident that happened can't change, but how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, give us a call right now and find out how much you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. You guys heard it here first. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and call now.
Hi, Christy. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, hi, Chick. How are you?
We put on our Facebook if you'd like to ask Christy some questions. And we
did?
I don't know who it is. I'm saying we.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with this.
Right.
It says ask Christy, and they sent questions in, and here's what happened.
These are things people, our fans, our listeners want to know about me.
Want to know about you. Ask Christy.
I can't believe anything in my life is that interesting, but you go.
Here we go.
All right.
William, ask Christy, what's your favorite genre of music?
Well, William, I would probably have to say classical music is one of my favorites because I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a little bit of chatter that goes on, and I need some relaxation on the way to and from work because it can be a little stressful. And then I really like rock and roll, classic rock, pop. Got kids, you know, I'll jam to the Bruno Mars every now and then, sure.
Oh, I like Bruno Mars.
Oh, who doesn't? Uptown funk you up, baby.
Did you say, you said funk? Funk you up, uptown funk you up. Okay.
Seriously, the first time you heard that song, you did a double take.
Oh, sure. I'm sure that's why the funk is.
That's why it's there. Go ahead.
Tyree asked Christy.
Yes, Tyree.
How many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth at a time?
None.
None?
None.
You don't like hot dogs?
Not particularly.
Baseball, hot dogs, apple
I'll have
pie?
a hot dog at the baseball games, but I would take bites.
Now, do you?
I'm a biter.
Now, the hot dog. Do you hold the hot dog like this or like this or?
I don't know. I've never thought about how I hold my hot dog.
I'm just asking.
I've never thought about it.
This isn't Ask Christy. This is Chicks Ask Christy. Like this or
Kinda
like this?
Kind of like
that?
not...
Like this? Like this?
Oh, this
Or
is
like
going-
this. Maybe it's a
this is
big
going
hot
well.
dog. Oh.
No, not like that.
Not like that?
No, because I don't put anything on them, so there's nothing that's going to squirt out.
Naked hot dog.
Yes,
Because she doesn't want anything squirting out.
that's right. Nothing.
Our next question, Jason asked Christy, why are women so mean to each other? Oh, I want to know
Ooh,
this.
that's a good question.
I want to know this.
I'll tell you why.
All right.
Because there's this unwritten competitive thing between women, and that's why when you see women all dressed up, they're not dressing for you guys. They're dressing for each other. Trust me on this one, because all women are sizing up their competition all the time.
Really?
I think that's why. Yeah, I really believe that.
David asked Christy.
Are there any girls asking questions?
Let's see. Yes, one's coming up.
Okay, good.
David asked Christy, do your farts smell like peppermint or cinnamon rolls?
I don't fart, David. Thank you. Next question.
I don't think that's true at all.
I don't. Ladies do not.
Linda
Congratulate.
asks
Linda, yes. the
Christy,
woman.
when the guys never let you finish a sentence or interrupt you for the umpteenth time, how do you keep from getting pissed off? She does get pissed off. That's not a question.
I don't know if you've noticed lately, but I have a new 2015 deal. I've been kind of getting vocal about it, and I probably should stop, because I have been getting a little upset. You guys really don't let me finish
That's
anything.
not true at all. Shh. Larry asked Christy, what Hollywood celebrity would you most like to make hot monkey love to?
Ooh.
Hollywood celebrity.
Age appropriate?
No, God, no. Heck no.
Probably George Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
Do I only get to pick one?
No, you can pick as many
Hollywood
as you want.
celebrity or like music guy or what?
Whoever popped into your mind when I said hot monkey love.
Well,
that's so creepy on so many fronts. But I have to say George Clooney because that would be the apropos answer. Or Bradley Cooper would be good.
He's great in American Sniper.
Yeah.
I can't recommend that
This is
movie
my interview, not yours.
Sorry. And finally, your neighbor Mike asked Christy, have you found the cameras yet?
Oh, gosh. My neighbor Mike.
I don't
Poor
think that's a
Mike.
real question.
I don't think that is.
Are we going to keep doing this? We're going to keep asking Christy if you want to send your questions into Facebook? Or
I'm happy to answer your question.
yeah, that's great. You want to ask Chick? That would be the way to go, maybe. Ask Chick.
How come it's always about you? Always.
We'll be right back. That's a lie. Good night.
Yeah, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on...
Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Ace Cosby, of course, will have that joke of the day coming up here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I'm very excited about that, Ace.
As Archie Bunker would say, whoop-dee-doo. Whoop-dee-doo.
What else would he say? Well, things he can't say anymore.
He said it. I did. So Tom's talking, running his trap. You know how he is. And he goes, I was walking the dogs earlier today, and the entire street, solid ice. I said, Tom, will you be? Oh no, I have a path where I don't hit. He's going to come in here with 9 broken hips one morning because he's walking the dogs.
You have this beautiful home in this beautiful neighborhood. I honestly don't understand why you don't have a fence.
I do have a fence.
Why don't you let the dogs out in the yard?
I like walking the dogs. It's important. Get some exercise.
See this.
Oh, the dogs.
See the local coyotes.
You should look at this. Maybe this explains your life, really. You like walking the dogs, but how do the dogs feel about it?
Oh, they love it.
I don't think they do. I would think they would rather romp in the backyard.
No.
All right.
They have a good time. They have special spots. I know their spots.
Oh.
No.
There's one yard they will not pee or poop on this one. I don't know what's going on there.
Haunted?
I might. That could be. I don't know. Maybe there's a dog buried there or something.
Oh, gee.
It's like, you know what they say.
Maybe they have one of those
From
little.
fun to real.
Maybe your dogs are readers, and they have one of those little signs that say "Do not poop in my yard." You ever seen those?
Well, I
The
clean.
dogs
I take the poop with me.
I know, but still, people put the sign up.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's move forward here. Pat, we're going to talk about some of the stuff we highlighted from yesterday's show, but you did a great song yesterday. I would really enjoy it if you could do that for us early this
Which
morning.
one was that?
Well, the one you did late in the show.
Yeah, the one about, I forget the, no, it's, what was it?
Not that one.
Resolutions!
Oh, yeah, that
Oh, we had fun.
Yes, yes.
Well, because I think
yes, we
now
have.
let's just go around the horn real quick, if you don't mind. Here in the Bob and Tom program, do we have any New Year's resolutions? I know this will not go very far. Ace, anything in your resolution bank?
No.
Of course.
Of course not. When you're perfect, it's hard to be more than perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't have any resolutions either. I got enough trouble.
Okay. All right. Pat.
Fasting and not eating after 4 p.m. So far, January 14th, I'm holding strong. I will crack at some point.
Wait a second. You're fasting every day after after 4 p.m.
I don't eat after 4 p.m.
Then when do you start eating again?
Around 1 or 2, I'll do it.
In the morning. 1 or 2 in the
Wow,
morning.
so you're doing boy, that's more
Yeah,
than even 16 hours.
Yeah, I'm doing the Dr. Sinclair.
What happens
Really?
What happens if you have like a date night or something?
That's a good question. I
That'd be
haven't had
tough.
one. I haven't had one yet.
Yeah.
I'll be in trouble. She'll be mad.
Well, I mean,
Why do you make this so hard on yourself?
That's the only way to do it. I can't be easy on myself. I just take advantage of myself. I have to be hard on myself.
okay. So
right.
Do you
Do
ever
it
take
all out.
advantage of yourself, Josh? I know. You really have at me. I tell you, I was a bad boy. Oh, yeah. You're a dirty boy, aren't you?
Christy
What?
Lee, any resolutions?
Yeah, but if I say them, you're going to make fun of me.
No, we
no,
will.
we promise we
No,
won't.
and guaranteed no laughter.
This
Come
is a safe
on.
room.
Yeah, it's a safe
Speak
place.
your mind.
I, first of all, have deleted everything off of my email, like all the, you know how you get, like Eddie Bauer or all those, you know.
Go places you bought stuff?
Yes, I
Okay.
deleted everything. I'm not buying anything new for a while that's not house related. And I'm going to be more positive every day with a very good attitude and not let you guys get me down anymore.
Oh, that's going to be hard.
Not let us guys get her down.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Very
that's
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah?
Josh?
So I think our resolution should be, and we could dovetail off that, and to see how we could get her down every night.
Oh, no.
Not take it personally anymore. You can't
we
make
took
me
it
cry.
as a dare.
We're doing it for her.
Josh, any resolutions?
Yeah, a handful of adjustments that I'm making in there, and
If they're private, I understand.
resolutions. I don't particularly believe that if you break it, it's over. If you break it, you just pick right back up with it. So,
Exactly.
That's a good
Yeah,
attitude.
Yes.
yeah. So some have been pretty steadfast, others I've broken but picked back up.
And that's why this fasting, you are so hard on yourself. You need something that's livable. Like you can live with this.
That's a
You
good
can't
point.
live like that.
You make an excellent point, but I'm
Pat?
not listening.
Why don't,
Okay,
why
well-
don't you follow Josh's?
Now, you have a song about
Yes.
New Year's resolutions. This is interesting.
I hope you all enjoy it.
Okay.
Oh, you say you made some resolutions. Well, you know, we all want to lose some weight. Shooby-doo-wop, shooby-doo-wop. You make some healthy substitutions. Well, you know, try smaller portions on your plate. But when you go talking about exercise, don't you know that you can count me out? I'll take Ozempic and I'll be all right. The pounds melt away overnight. No cardio for me. All right. Ow! I'll be tiny as a Lilliputian. Well, you know, I want to be a thinner man. Shooby-doo-wop, shooby-doo-wop. I'm going to try that Nutrisystems. Well, they say you have to stick to the meal plan. I've been thinking liposuction. Pay 'em $1,000 and they just suck it out. Woo! Oh, you know I'm gonna be so light. I'm sick of XXL. Being tight, but I'm having that dessert tonight. Ah, screw it all. Start tomorrow. There's blisters on my sphincter.
Oh, my.
Thank you very much. That's a great song, Pat.
Yeah, a lot of people give up by now.
Off the group.
Don't give up.
That's right.
But if you stumble, you pick yourself back up.
That's right.
You don't have to wait until next year.
I don't want to give up giving up.
Josh makes an excellent point because when some people do, like I do, when you make a mistake like that or fall off the wagon food-wise, you're just like, oh, screw it. But you can just start all over again.
Yes. But I think your problem is you make it so hard. Just cut back. You shouldn't eliminate things completely. Just it's all about balance, my friend.
So you don't eat anything till 2 o'clock?
Yeah, I've been doing that. The one day I cheated, I started at 1.
Oh,
about a 15
You eat
minute.
for 2 hours a day?
13 plus 8. I mean, that's 21 hours of not eating, man. That's
a kidney killer, I think.
That is-
you're going to have liver trouble.
that is too extreme. Yeah.
You're going to get gout or
what
something.
do you eat at 2 o'clock then?
Steamed vegetables right now, not baked beans, black beans. And what do I enjoy? I will have the Greek yogurt in my supplement shake, where I do a high protein powder.
Are you getting kind of gassy?
The production is at an all-time high. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you take the
Go
Beano?
see a dietitian.
I'm reading a lot about it. I'm doing my best.
Okay.
So I have that
All right.
special coming up, so I'm trying to cram a lot of health into 1 month.
Okay. Now, would you explain the special, please?
Oh, I'm doing the dry bar special on February 8th in Provo. So I taped 2 shows that night, Saturday night.
Provo, Utah.
Provo, Utah. Yeah.
All right. That'll be great. Speaking of specials, Greg Warren's got one coming up. He's going to be at the Blue Room, Springfield, Missouri, his birthplace this weekend. Please go see him Friday and Saturday. We have to review a couple things from yesterday's show that we learned. It was a fascinating show. A lot of stuff of interest.
Is that right?
I think so.
Going to do this again. All right, here we go.
Of interest to me, potential donut shortage in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a temporary donut shortage at Dunkin' Donuts. They dropped the donuts from their name, and they dropped them from having them in apparently in certain spots in Nebraska. We'll be watching for that to come back. Now, we had an interesting story about a deputy who was apparently watching adult cinema, if you will, in his squad car while driving, and he managed to allegedly ram into another vehicle. At first, he claimed the brakes failed, but it turned out that they could see on the body cam that the pornographic images on the phone he was holding. So he had to resign eventually. But it is pretty funny that when you see in the body cam, all of a sudden his arm kind of swings into the picture with the naughty pictures.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's out there. We had a fascinating discussion about Velveeta cheese from comedian Greg Warren. He did a deep dive into Velveeta, which led to another good song from Pat. We may be able to revisit that a little bit later on. We learned that when we had Nina Hartley, the adult film actress, I think you guys are more comfortable with that. She taught us that ladies, you can use Visine on those pesky bumps following your shaving, and off-label use for that. We had a really odd story about an MRI in which the woman apparently had a metal butt plug inside her when she had the MRI. And this is from the Food and Drug Administration, this report. Obviously, that was very serious and very dangerous. And she was taken to the hospital. They did not say exactly what happened in the end. But
what is the benefits of that? Did they go over that, having a metal, or was it just there recreationally?
Yeah, presumably, yeah. And I guess the Food and Drug Administration releases this sort of thing so they can alert people that work in offices where they do MRIs to make sure that you ask lots and lots of questions.
Well, she thought it was silicone when she.
Yeah, and they did, and the report described it as an undisclosed butt plug. But yeah, very dangerous having any kind of metal in that situation. Also, we had a discussion about holiday decor. When do you take it down? And Christy, didn't you say technically the date is a couple days away still?
The 16th.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
A lot of people said that they, not technically, but a lot of people said around the 16th is when they take theirs down. But
Okay.
the 12 days of Christmas ended on the 6th or something like that. So
Okay. Yeah. So I need to turn my Christmas lights off.
you do whatever you want. It's a free country. You can
Yeah,
come up year round if you'd like.
Okay. All right. I just think it's important to be.
I had my tree up one year until like March.
Wow.
Yeah, I liked it. It was in the
Yeah, what do you-
basement.
hey, you like
Wasn't
it, you like
bothering nobody.
And it's a fake, in your case, a fake tree.
Right, of course.
If you've
One
got
of
a.
those aluminums, right? With the
With the little wheel.
color wheel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you have a real tree up, if you've had a real tree up, my real tree goes up the day after Thanksgiving. That thing is going to be crispy.
Yeah.
By now.
And the Nosferatu, the new Nosferatu movie, they have a Christmas tree and it's got real candles on it like they used to do
Oh
back in
yeah.
the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, look at that. Man, oh man.
Yep.
I bet it looked pretty, though.
I mean, it looked cool, but it also looked like such a hazard.
I put I had a Christmas tree. I'm not quite a while ago, and I thought, I wonder how fast this would burn. And oh my, it was so dry. It was whoosh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that what they used to do? That have candles all
Yep.
over?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The figgy pudding days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. We had another one of those, I think, really dumb space experiments. Some sake company in Japan is going to make a batch of sake in space, 100 milliliters, which is like a half a glass worth.
Not very much.
They intend to sell it, if it works out, for $650,000. Good luck with that. A lot of these experiments in space are just pointless. I don't know what the notion is, but I thought it'd be cooler to do a space hibachi, where they have the live grill. It'd be kind of hard, no gravity and all. But
Yeah.
heaving hot space shrimp at someone's mouth.
Yeah, I think open fire is not really welcomed on the ISS either. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly good to know. Those are just a few of the things we learned yesterday in the program, and I'm hoping to get some more music out of Patty G. And Pat, one more time on the Provo, Utah show. Is it 2 shows that night?
Yeah, February 8th, uh-huh.
It's a Saturday night.
Yeah, big taping.
Okay, and that'll be available then to view.
When they're ready to edit it and get it done, yeah, I think there's a little bit of time after it.
Okay,
we tape it before it comes out.
This is my favorite part of Tom, when he talks about things that are out there in the universe and online. He wants so badly to say Pat Godwin tonight at 8:00 on ABC. He just can't wrap his mind around.
I'm trying to get people excited about it.
I understand.
Get them there. It'll be.
People don't watch things like that anymore.
No. Takes time.
yeah.
Now, we do have a little bit of sports to catch up on. I forgot to ask you, your shoe-in. How did your shoe-in go?
3-3, I believe, if you count the Mike Vrabel. I was 2-3 on the week with the games. Then I had Vrabel a week ago. I said he was going to be hired as the Patriots head coach, so you gave me that. So
okay, and last evening's
I had
game?
the Vikings winning last night, -1.5, but that did not happen. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes, and the Rams overwhelmed the Vikings in Glendale, Arizona. 27-9 was your final. Sam Darnold sacked 9 times.
Oh,
9
now,
times.
at what point do you go, fellas?
You wanna? Anybody want to tighten up a little
Would you
bit?
say
Anybody?
4 or 5?
Did we read that article about the one guy buying trucks for all of his
2,
frontline guys?
3, 4, 5.
He's sore today.
And it was announced, Jerry Jones made the announcement about the head coach, the Dallas Cowboys, yesterday. They will not. He said it was mutual between the coach, Mike McCarthy, and they are not going to bring McCarthy back. Ergo, the head coaching position of the Dallas Cowboys is open. And here we go. Deion Sanders' name has been mentioned. Let's see. Also, Bill Belichick's name has been mentioned. And there are many nervous people in North Carolina because they're worried that he said he would take that job just to get the other job.
But I think I read.
Here we go.
There's a $10 million buyout if he leaves.
Something like that, yes. But what's that nowadays, Tom?
Love the term mutual agreement, because they could have sat in that office, hey, go screw yourself. Hey, you go screw yourself. Well, we mutually agree.
We mutually agree.
It was a mutual agreement that we
sounds
hate
nice,
one another.
doesn't it?
And
And here's where you send the check. And I'm happy to do that.
And it's 2025. You guys know that, right? What's more beautiful in 2025 than a brand new pair of Raycon earbuds? They're the perfect gym buddy, coworker, phone call companion, premium audio that goes where you go. And the latest model of Raycons, better than ever, 32 hours of battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once. And the earbuds also come with active noise cancellation. And a Raycon starts about half the price of other premium audio brands. And with active noise cancellation, that should be mentioned. Raycon's everyday earbuds also swell new colors like royal blue, forest green, blush violet, and limited edition colors like rose gold. And 2025 isn't guaranteed to be easy, of course, but Raycon's return policy is they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off site-wide, 15% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you, Chickster. Coming up, we'll talk with comedian Costaki Economopoulos. He is our NFL correspondent. We'll see how he weighs in on the situation in the NFL. Also, I'll remind you, coming up on February 21st, it's a Friday night, we'll be doing a special show with the Riverside Casino and Resort. And that morning, we'll be doing a free show, a special broadcast from the Riverside Casino and Resort Event Center. Details at riversidecasinoandresort.com. Hope to see you there. And it's all courtesy of 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Who else have you met? Voice that you anybody else?
I've met everybody I do except for Denzel Washington. He's the one I haven't met.
Is anyone upset by your imitation?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thanks for bringing it up.
Yes, there's Kanye had a lot to say. But
really? He's usually so
no, I'm like, well, did you really count that as him being mad? That was just him being Kanye.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shannon Sharp hates my impression. He cannot stand it.
I'm guessing because it's accurate.
You know, that's what I believe. I thought it was spot on. I thought it was amazing. And you know, the fact that Thanon doesn't like it is just offensive to me. But you know, some people,
I hear you.
some people just, skip. Some people just don't like mirrors, Skip. But when you see the mirror, you say to yourself, do I really sound like that? And I'm going to be right there on the other side saying, yes, you do. Shannon hates it, man. It's everybody else. I haven't. And Ben Carson had a little bit to say, but, he ain't popping. So whatever. I mean, he can say whatever. I pretty much, it was a character pretty much.
He was sleepy.
It wasn't even an impression. I did these little cat hands. The hands with the hands like this, and I would turn my face, and so many people would ask me, they'd come to my shows, can we do the Ben Carson pose? I was like, this is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a thing, but so there's people sending me pictures posing like this. Even somebody sent me a picture of their cat doing it. Their cat. There was a picture of a baby. He was doing it. I was like, I did not know that this obscure impression had so much premise over you all night. I did not know that.
And what is he, like secretary of something?
He may be retiring.
He's
secretary of housing.
We don't gotta, we gotta, let's get past him.
We just want him to have, something really high profile so you can bring it back.
Oh, I wish, man. You know, he just needs to go fill out an application and work at Arby's. I want to
Do you
parody
have a
that.
philosophy on doing impressions of people who are no longer with us?
Do I? I mean,
You're okay
can you
with
do Taft?
you mean William Taft?
William Howard Taft.
No, but my FDR is pretty dope.
You got
My Franklin Delano Roosevelt, I definitely sit down for that. I don't do Teddy Roosevelt, but I do FDR. He has the back of a chocolate eclair. That's one of his famous quotes.
Jay Farrow is our guest.
A lion. I've always said,
You want
I
a
don't.
lion?
I would. I know this is crazy that I thought about this.
What now?
I would never go into the wilderness and get and have a lion because they belong.
Right.
That's where they belong.
But if somebody like maybe they worked at the zoo and there was a lion and it had to live in a house, but it had to be sedated all the time, and I
How
could
about raised
squeeze
from
it.
a cub? I'm raised from a cub and
Yes.
know you. And
I would love a lion just because they're so cute. I would just bite them all the time. Their face, that little
They
nose.
bite back, believe it or not. Yeah. You know,
And their
dogs.
teeth are bigger.
Nick has raised a very interesting point.
What?
Which is the essence of it, I think you said, just because you like something, you don't have to have it.
Well, I've always been, somewhat controlled by my finances, so there's a lot of stuff that even if I did want, I couldn't have.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I literally, and I have panic attacks. Well, I'll get done with workout and I go, I want to go get one of those really nice, like $6 smoothies, and I'll think about it for like, should I treat myself? Am I worth
Yes,
it?
Nick. You're worth $6.
You know what says something? You think? I think in my head I'm probably the only one doing this.
Right.
I was at Whole Foods, and they had these like expensive lemonades. I don't know how to explain it, but the tops were the type where it had a metal top, and you would pull it open, and it would be a rubber seal like the old days.
Oh, yeah,
and it was like a little bit extra. But I had friends coming in from out of town, and I know this is crazy. I thought it'll look good in the refrigerator, And I was at Whole Foods, and I bought milk in the glass. I wanted it to look, I wanted it to look like my home. It was a home, like my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah.
So I walked over and I went to buy it. It was $2 more than regular lemonade. Then I walked away. And then I went back. I went, what are you doing? You are a full-grown adult. And over $2, get the goddamn lemonade. Well, it worked. Because I'm not kidding you. But the outcome is how I reacted. My sister-in-law was there, and she opened the refrigerator. And, I go over. All my brothers are married. Their refrigerators are filled with. So she opens up. She goes, oh, fancy lemonade. I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't act like, I acted like, yeah, that's the type I buy.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah. As I only half it's there, I left the other half in the rolls and it's spoiled. I'm having the Rolls Royce fixed.
Well,
that's why I'm driving this.
I would have got the milk in the jug, but my lion ate it. So.
Yeah, my lion likes it out of the glass.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all do weird things.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
O'clock. Also, we have some tickets to see the great comedian Jay Leno. Jay is going to be at the Brown County Music Center, Nashville, Indiana, Thursday evening, April 24th, for some great stand-up comedy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Good damn morning.
Now, tell me the title of the chapter again. What is it?
Yeah, Lonely on Legend Hill. That might be the name of the book, maybe. How about that?
Sounds like a Western.
Yeah.
Legend Hill, Boot Hill, Legend Hill, baby.
That is good, though. That's a good title.
This is off-air convo.
No, I like it.
No.
You realize that was on the air. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. The handsome factor way up here. Ace got rid of his beard, a big plus. Chick's growing his back, another big plus. Pat Godwin, for some reason, you look like you've been sun tanning. Are you going to a tanning booth?
I went to Suntan City, yeah.
I think we should open this up to the listeners and guess what Pat's blood pressure is. Just like right now. He looks like he's about 180 over 110.
I'm on 3 meds, so it should be maintained.
He has that.
Are you really going to a tanning place?
I went to one, to get a little color in my face so I'm not so white on February 8th. Got a little healthy. Hello.
You're a little early. You're doing it again, I hope.
Well, probably one more time, maybe 2 weeks out.
All right, so you laid the base.
Yeah.
Now,
Maybe you should do what our new president's going to do and use that self-tanning stuff.
That was going on all around me, but I decided to go old school and do the 15 minutes in the high-powered tanning bed, and I came out a little crispy.
They also do a good job with the lighting and the makeup with those things.
Hopefully they do.
You'll be all set.
You look very nice.
I feel nice.
Okay, good.
Good.
Have you talked to a dermatologist about going to a tanning bed?
No, they won't. They wouldn't care for it.
No.
I'll show you the movie Final Destination 3.
Oh, I've seen that scene. I think about that every time I'm in there.
Are we allowed to talk about the body they found in the tanning bed?
No, we're not. That's disgusting and horrible. And
what?
Was that here?
Yes, it was. And it was. There's another twist to that. We don't want to talk about it. It wasn't.
Well, I'm glad we didn't talk about it. I have no idea what you're saying.
Wow. Well,
it does sound awful.
Roasted cadaver. I'm sorry. Where were we? We were going to go over to the sports page and review it with Chick McGee.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right, here we go. Matthew Stafford throws for 2 touchdown passes, and the Rams overwhelmed the Vikings last night. They sacked Sam Darnold, an NFL playoff record tying 9 times to win 27-9 on your wild card game on Monday night. It was moved out of Southern California, of course, because of the horrible wildfires. It was played in Glendale, Arizona. Last night, rookie Jared Verse of the Rams returned a fumble, 57 yards for a touchdown. Let's see. The Rams were up 10-0 by the end of the first quarter, and it did not improve for the poor Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings, 4 appearances in the Super Bowl, still no Super Bowl championships. 4 teams have never been to the Super Bowl in the NFL.
Are the Lions? Are the Lions? Browns?
Is it?
I'm guessing.
Those 2 your guesses?
I'm just guessing.
That I've never been.
Say these are my official guesses, and I will answer your question.
These are my official guesses.
All right. Well, go ahead.
I just did Lions and the Browns.
Yes, you're right both times. Well, who else? I think there are 2 more.
The Bills have never won.
Jacksonville?
They've been a lot.
Okay.
Jaguars, very good, Tom. There's only 1 left.
Carolina?
Nope, they've been a couple times.
Oh.
Tennessee?
Nope, they've been, remember? They lost it with a yard to go against
St. Louis Rams.
St. Louis Rams. The Browns have never been to the Super Bowl. And also the Houston Texans have never been to the Super Bowl.
Ah, there you go.
Did you say the Browns?
Yeah, I said the Browns.
Yeah, you said the Browns earlier.
And this year, the one that likely to go could be the Lions, right? Isn't that kind of the...
Well, they've got those pesky Washington football team members coming up on Saturday night.
That'll be a game.
Oh, so another year where the Detroit's not going to make it.
That's exactly right.
There you go.
Are you at your house to watch the game?
No, no. I'm going to be curled up in a ball, and the dogs will be licking my face.
And even though I'm a big, in my heart, I'm a resident of Michigan still, my love for Harbor Springs, I will root for your team, the Washington Football Club, coming up this weekend.
You know, I've said this a lot under my breath, but maybe you haven't heard me. Don't do me any favors. Okay?
I'm going to surprise.
Are you hearing me? Are you
I'm going to
listening to me?
surprise you this week with something.
Oh, God.
What?
Well, you're a big fan of shoes.
Do you know what happened yesterday, everybody? Do you want to hear what happened yesterday?
I do. Yeah.
Here's what happened yesterday. So I'm in here, and I've been sick, you know. And 25 has been a little bumpy. So I'm here, you know, and about halfway through the show, Tom goes over to the producer. What's his name? Jimmy? What? Jimmy.
Jason.
Jared.
Jason.
Jason?
Jason?
Jason.
Wow. What's wrong with Chick? He seems like he's in a bad mood. And Jason fires right back. That's what Chick said about you. We got him.
Right package.
But
so maybe you and I should just talk face to face. We have time.
That's fine. Okay, good. But you're a shoe fan. I've got something you're going to like.
What's that? Oh, you can't tell me. It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, I want to show you when they arrive. It's a shoe made in Michigan.
What? A shoe made in Michigan?
That's right.
Are they blue and gold?
No.
Do we know the person whose line it is?
No. It's
okay.
It's one of those great companies that's family owned and.
Oh, all right.
Very
Who
excited.
told you about this?
I just did some research.
Oh.
You went to Michigan.com.
Yeah. But I'm going to root for your Washington club just to show my friendship.
Please don't. That means
Is that going to jinx it?
Of course. Have you ever done anything great connected to me? No.
Told you to get a dog.
That is true. You did tell me to get a dog. Did you little babies?
Yeah, but you picked out the dog.
I did pick out the dog.
Fortunately, it was
yeah. You know what happened to that dog? No, that one died.
Well, sadly,
after how many years?
10 or 11.
Well, sweet dog.
What are you going to do?
She was sweet. She was a sweet little dog.
What else is happening in the world of the NFL?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is Deion Sanders going to become the...
Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy will not return as the team's coach. Jerry said yesterday that we reached a mutual part of the way.
That's right. We mutually agreed to kiss each other's asses.
That's exactly
Never speak to one another again.
We'll see you at Coal City.
Here's my favorite thing that Chick hates.
Fresh horses.
Is it legal if the owner wanted to become the coach?
I don't think that can happen.
Didn't that happen in the 50s?
Hallis was probably head coach for, and Paul Brown was a head coach forever.
You just see Jerry Jones running onto the field.
I don't think what has he got, a week? He looks like his blood pressure's
he's not doing well
up there. So anyway, here's some of the names that are, according to reports, Jerry has talked to Deion Sanders about being the next head coach of the Cowboys. But what would you think if you thought about the situation? Do you think Jerry Jones would hire Deion Sanders? Because who then would be the centerpiece of the franchise?
And get all the attention.
It would be Deion Sanders, not Jerry Jones. I don't think he would like that. Do you think he would like that?
I don't think so.
I don't think he would care for that.
It would be fun.
He would not want to go to there. No, he would not.
I see. Well, now, coming up, we will find out more about the NFL from both Chick McGee and Costaki Economopoulos. We'll get some more songs out of Mr. Pat Godwin. We have interesting things in the news, including more monkey news. I'm always a big fan of monkey news. Yeah, and I didn't even know this kind of monkey existed. Wait till you hear the name of this particular strain of monkeys. Did you see it, Christy?
Yes.
Isn't that the best toy ever? The thing, the monkey, that you wind him up and he bangs on the cymbals.
Yeah. Best toy ever.
Best toy ever.
This is seconds of fun.
Wham, 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 wham.
Next.
Look at that thing. Wham, wham,
and Josh, I blame you for this. So I turned the girls loose at the mall the other day, and Kelly and I went out to dinner, and the girls, they had free reign at the mall.
We'll just leave them at the mall.
Oh, that's fun.
And my 9-year-old returned with a electronic fart machine, handheld.
Excellent. Excellent choice.
Last night at dinner.
It's in her DNA.
Yeah.
She is a Griswold.
I am very proud.
Yeah. Oh, but this one has got like 14 different farts on it.
Wonderful.
And then they're described, wet, loud. Oh, it was beautiful.
I had a fart of the day over here, and you didn't want to hear it.
Okay, well, when we come back.
No.
Entertain me.
Don't do me any favors.
Okay, all right. Coming up, like I said, weird monkeys,
and
horses.
a football player reading a book.
Oh, it's a great story. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios.
Wham.
And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook village villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Colette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad. And somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, like, can you watch my back and my kid? Name 8 Jackson, you know, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and, you know, 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask, like, where's 32 after 31, because they might not let you take the car, you know? Eventually, I went and asked. I was like, "Hey, ma'am, there's no 32. There's just budget." And she goes, "Oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car. So just take that." I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover. I wasn't. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year, we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. What are we talking? That kid would be perfect. It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What are we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets? I'm a basketball fan, and they said, like, if everything works out perfectly in the next 3 years, LeBron James and his son will be in the NBA at the same time. And I was like, no, that's cool. But then I did a little math of my own, and I figured out that in 6.5 years, me and my daughter's student loans are going to overlap.
This is one that I wish to God somebody would have shared this information with me when I was a younger lad. Mm-hmm. It would have saved a lot of pain and suffering. I see. You know. Uh-oh. And, never use Willem Dafoe as your safe word. That's a name that is easy to forget. Don't say he looks like Dennis Leary or list the movies he was in. You'll only feel her riding crop cut into your skin. Even if you remember Willem Dafoe is your safe word. Willem is a tough word to pronounce. 'Cause it sounds just like you're saying when there's a ball gag in your mouth.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh my God.
One stick of chalk would never be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his.
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsasaurus. I could rip your body,
your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky numbers.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it. So screw him. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh.
Maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less. Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less? It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear. So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal? Yeah, more or less.
So, how about giving Bob and Tom VIP a try? Get the link at bobandtom.com.
Jay Leno in Brown County at the Music Center, April 24th, coming up.
Hello and welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin. Hey. Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold. He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. And
O'Reilly.
You want to try to do the jingle again?
Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Glad to have you back.
O'Reilly.
No, Pat, are you going to play? Did you learn the chords yet?
I'm all capoed up for something else, so we're going to do it acapella.
I'm going to cape you.
Doesn't all capoed up sound like a mafia thing?
It does.
It does.
All capoed.
Because you have the capo. Yeah.
I'm all capoed
You got
up.
to have a meet.
The main guy to the Don.
Oh, all right.
He was he's like a manager.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes,
There's a boss and then
Robert
a
Duvall,
manager.
right? And
So we'll do it a cappella then. And now, who's going to do the ow at the end? The girls or ladies ready?
We can do it.
Jess Hooker, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You and Christy coordinated this?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, and then Ace, are you going to do the auto parts or are you going to...
I think Chick should.
Okay.
What am I supposed to say?
Auto parts. Kind of give it that booming voice you have.
Ow!
He's a legend, you know.
Okay. Here we go. Ready? Don't start till I signal.
I'm giving you the note.
Do it again?
Oh.
Okay, you start then. You give me the signal.
1, 2. O'Reilly.
Auto parts.
Ow! Wait.
That was awful.
That was not heartfelt.
Well, maybe we should just
You know
do one. Let Chick see how Ace does it.
It felt like I was lost in the woods.
Yeah,
a little
it did.
bit.
It's all right.
You're
It's your
right.
first try.
Let Ace do it. Yeah.
Did just one of you do the ow?
Well, I was stunned by his
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think we all.
It was so bad.
We were all stunned.
Let's try it again. Right?
Yes.
Okay, Pat, you lead the way.
O'Reilly.
Ace, you knew this was you now. This one.
That was your part.
That felt to me that you didn't do it.
I don't like the chicks being left out.
I'll do it.
All right.
I got $5 says Ace comes in.
Pat, you're in charge. Go ahead.
O'Reilly.
You guys went too long.
Way too
really
long.
You can bring in the auto parts on the beat, and even if we're tailing off the...
Not true. Because I tried to do that once and you yelled at me.
Okay.
So, Tom, we're going staccato in that last
All right, okay, I got it.
Here we go.
1, 2.
O'Reilly.
Auto parts.
Ow!
There you go.
Yeah, they'll be replacing that nationwide with our version. Thank you very much. A couple of quick
Ladies and
things.
gentlemen, the best toy ever.
Oh, there it is, folks.
The monkey.
The monkey clanging the
Now listen,
cymbals.
be patient. This is 13 seconds. Can I have 13 seconds?
Yes, you
Sure,
may.
man.
Here we go. It's a cymbal monkey.
What happened?
Oh, yeah.
He yelled at me.
He grits his teeth.
Is he on the wheel?
No, he's sitting.
Oh,
He's
okay.
sitting.
Wasn't there one in here for a while?
I think there was.
Was there a cymbal monkey
I
in here?
think there was.
Are you sure?
Probably in your toy box.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to get right to it then, Christy. We have the monkey story.
A zoo in the UK is celebrating the birth of a baby TT Monkey.
I'm so sorry. Did you guys hear the mother and son just now? Am I the only one that heard it?
I heard it.
We have a. It's probably in your toy box.
Okay, every once a quarter, Tom will come to me and he'll go, "Can you clean this up?" And I kind of just I rearrange some things and put some things in a box.
I don't think it's really out of control now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Okay,
I like it.
I'm sorry. So where are we now? We're in the
We're
UK.
in the UK, and a zoo is celebrating the birth of a baby TT Monkey.
TT.
TITI, Twycross Zoo in Warwickshire.
That's Titty Monkey.
Come on. It's pronounced TT.
It's TT.
Is it pronounced TT?
Yes. You are children.
No.
How do you spell
Play with
it?
your toy box.
TITI.
Yes, Tom. Spelled.
Because tsetse fly, isn't that spelled like TSE?
That's right.
It's not a tiki hut.
Right.
It's a tiki hut.
Exactly.
I'm going to keep doing it until you tell me to stop.
It's not Tito Jackson.
Whatever happened to Tito? Is he still alive?
He died.
Oh.
He died.
He went Tito's up.
Drinking vodka.
I think at this point
Didn't even know he
we
was sick.
We have established the fact.
Poor Tito.
Are you sure it's TT Monkey?
Tito, I hardly knew you.
Okay, we'll keep. Go with TT Monkey, and we'll.
I know it's upsetting you that I don't want to
You
say
really
a
want to
bad
sit
word.
here all going Titty Monkey?
You want me to say that?
I think that's how it's pronounced.
You want to say, all right, tell us more about the Titty Monkey.
That's why I said Titty Monkey.
Yeah.
It's native to South America's
What is the titty monkey?
rainforest. Yes. The coppery TT monkey is named for its distinctive burnt red, copper-hued fur.
Look at how cute these things are.
The birth marked an exciting milestone for their conservation breeding programs aimed at supporting populations in the wild. The little baby was born on November 14th.
What's the story?
They're very cute.
The story is just that one was born in a zoo?
Well, these are endangered.
Yep, that sounds like Tom News, all right.
This says
He just wants to say.
Yeah.
He just wanted to say
the coppery titty monkey.
Oh, thank you.
It's a cute little critter. It's so sweet.
Best toy ever.
Yeah.
I'm going to trust Christy on this. She's like part zoologist.
Well, this is unusual. It's just one because don't these titties usually come in pairs?
See?
Attaboy.
There we go.
Let him do the jokes.
Now, on the other topic, symbol monkey, you can pay.
The word TT monkey is pronounced Teetee.
TT.
Well, there's conservation efforts.
Yes, they're trying to-
established by the itty bitty TT committee.
Yes, yeah.
Ladies, would you break up with someone if that significant other referred to your lovely TTs?
No, I think it's funny.
I think it is.
It's
I
funny.
always
Funny.
like pet names for my boobs. I think that's hilarious.
What's your favorite pet name?
Let me think
Party
about
bags?
Hammers.
Hammers.
I like hammers.
I have never heard party bag. And that is as good as any.
Yeah, hammers is too violent.
I think it's.
You can pick any noun to call it.
Yeah, I think hammers is too. That's too masculine and
Hammer
violent.
sounds like it would be the.
They'd be drooping.
Oh, the drop down?
Yeah, they'd be hairy and.
There was one I forgot about when I was a kid, and I was watching a movie, and somebody said, "Nice honkers."
Honkers, yeah.
Honk, honk.
I went, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to honk those." I forgot.
Can I have $65 of petty cash so I can order a symbol monkey?
I think we have one already.
I think
Check your
there is
box.
one here.
Should I check my toy
Somewhere.
box?
You can go check your
How
toy
big
box.
is your
It'd be funny
toy
if it was
box?
there.
My toy box. is
There's
right-
another toy box in another closet.
What was the? By the way, what was the name of the? What was the name of the zoo?
The name of the zoo was the Twycross.
Twycross. These names are so. Everything sounds like it's out of a. Obviously sort of Dickinsonian.
Dickensian would be the way.
It's the UK. Oh, you're going to throw a ball?
No.
Wait, no, put the ball back. Don't throw that at me.
Deflate gate.
Now,
he has an official football.
Can we post a picture of the TT monkey? Is that possible? The copper TT monkey.
You'd
By the
haven't
way,
answered my question.
Pat, it does look like this TT monkey does look like he's using self-tanning lotion.
Oh,
got a nice
me.
copper color. Once again, Miss Hooker, Pat is, as you heard, trying to get a nice tan for his television special.
Are you going to the tanning salon?
I went once, yes.
And don't you feel good, though?
I went a little too long, so I feel burny.
Oh, yeah. Is it hot?
Mm-hmm.
Did you wear underpants?
I wore my swimsuit.
Did you lay down or did you stand up in the stand-up one?
I laid down.
Oh, so this wasn't the spray tan. This was the thing with the electronic light bulbs giving you skin cancer?
Yeah, well,
10-minute fastest. That's what you got to do. Man.
Do you wear those silly little goggle things?
You have to get them and purchase them, but I don't use them.
Yeah.
You just close.
Oh, so you're looking forward to be both blind and with skin cancer.
I'm okay in that.
Okay, good. Good to know. I'll remind you of a couple quick things. Besides Pat being in Provo, Utah on February 8th. What was it again?
Yes.
February 8th.
Thank you very much. Pat is going to be joining us February 21st, Friday, for a special version of this show coming to you from the Riverside Casino and Resort. The morning show, you can come watch us starting at 5 a.m. local time. It'll be a free broadcast. Hope to see you there. Then that evening, a special comedy show with some surprises. I'll be your host along with some great guys, including the very hairy and very funny Jeff Oskey, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, and Al Jackson. By the way, Al is going to be DJing the morning show, which should be fascinating. And did you hear Al last week say he has a line of shoes?
He does, and he just sent me the information last night, so we'll get that posted on our
That's
socials.
just weird.
Yeah.
I've heard of comedians with different types of merch, never shoes.
Shoes.
Well, fascinating stuff. Once again, information, riversidecasinoandresort.com. And it's all courtesy of 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's going to be a great time. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Right now, also looking forward to Valentine's Day. Now, I'm going to help you guys. Here's what you can do. You can check this box by the end of the day today by going to IHateStevensinger.com. What's that all about? Well, it's about jewelry, of course, and about those gold-dipped roses. You can't go wrong with diamonds. Christy, you want to back me up on this?
Oh, that's right.
Want to back me up on this, Miss Hooker? Diamonds, always a big plus.
Always.
Who's the diamond expert? Steven Singer, of course. Real diamonds, earthborn diamonds, not the fake stuff. And he's got some beautiful bracelets and earrings. And you can always upgrade, by the way, if you bought some earrings last year, you want to upgrade them, you get the full value from Steven Singer. You got that lifetime guarantee. But let's talk roses for just a second. These are real roses dipped in 24-karat gold. This year, celebrating Valentine's Day with peacock teal. The peacock teal is kind of a Caribbean feel.
The heck out of it.
Thank you.
That's the call of the wild peacock. That's what you got to do. You go to Steven Singer and you go, hey, can I have the...
I may need new underwear.
Good thing you have a spare.
I have a spare in the office. I do. IHateStevensinger.com. Don't accept fakes. Don't accept the knockoffs. Check these out. You got to see them. Go to IHateStevensinger.com. Look for the roses. Don't forget about the diamonds. Thinking about getting engaged? Well, then this is one-stop shopping. The famous guarantee, the famous free shipping. It's all there. IHateStevensinger.com is the place to go. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, a little more sporting news. Plus, we have an interesting world record and peyote in the news. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
couldn't tell you if it's recently because the
Doesn't work.
cable's out. Okay.
You got to pay the bill.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What's the phrase about it?
Well,
Yeah, sometimes there's more month than money.
There's more month. There's more month
That's right.
than money.
I tell you what.
Because 25th come around, we started damn near started it.
No, I forget. I know these are.
Man, we've been there though. Chick, do you
These are the
remember those?
Dickey
That's right.
twins.
Your name right?
Yeah.
It is. And you're, what are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is it?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How you doing?
No, it's Ricky Dickey and Dickey.
No, Ricky Dickey and Dicky Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No,
the Dickey twins.
Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Fine.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy.
Yeah, more bunghole.
Christy.
You told me I couldn't say that.
You can't.
Josh is on fire today.
I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
Uh-huh.
We'll get back to
Health officials in
I
Canada.
can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Tell him. Try him.
Well, you're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something?
It's true.
Hey, Josh, and honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up.
What about me? I want to be dressed up.
Get a booth at the state fair.
Yeah.
You know, dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the state fair with a straight face. Have a sign up there. I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
yes.
God,
Well, what happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I ain't never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or you're just doing it for free?
You say if we can't if we can't do it, we'll give you $3 or something.
Okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We can do it for Christmas.
Might be a
I got
little
my
chilly.
trapper hat right here.
He got me a trapper hat for my
Are you going to
birthday.
model that
That's
for
right.
the camera?
I put it up on my.
I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I remember it. I was
He's
first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dicky Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right.
Jaw fell right to the floor.
That's what a man he is. He dipped right out of his snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher and the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we here?
Health officials in
Okay, check-
Canada.
What do you think? This add to it?
Could we take
Oh,
a
I
picture of you
love
in that? Because you're.
It's on the.
It's on his.
It's on Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need a
the
green.
Chick McGee. If you want to go on that Instagram.
That is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the
Oh,
best.
it's so warm.
You need a green
I
one
can't
then,
wait
or a
for it
gray
to get
one,
really
maybe.
cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love
Got
them.
this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the
That
front come
laughs at
down?
the wind chill.
Yes, it does.
Well, you won't have to worry about. You won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big
I don't know.
flap with the fur in the front for you?
Yeah,
Are you supposed
can
to
you-
pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down.
Oh, it
That's
doesn't?
just there for fashion, pal.
Okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there and it cuts
You
the lines
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right there. That's a vole.
And then the chinchilla's in the back.
Right, I got
Hey.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, it worked out, didn't it?
Can you imagine the stuff you did then, doing it now?
Right.
Just for like a day?
Oh.
There's no way in hell. If I don't get 11 hours, I'm not a person.
I worked 40 hours a week and took 15 credit hours of school for 4 years.
Oh, yeah, and then I vomited on the whatever the name of that Mustang.
Oh, yeah.
I was in the jet.
P-51.
I vomited on the air. I think we used to have the audio of me
vomiting
on the air.
Oh, that's right, the jet plane. Oh, that was you.
And the only reason I vomited was that you can, when you're in the plane, he could say, "Okay, we're going to do a flip," or whatever he did, and you feel yourself flipping before you could tell you're moving.
Weird.
So it's nuts. That's when I vomited. I don't think you, before or since, has ever been so happy in your life, dude. You heard me. You made me vomit.
Oh, man.
So sorry.
Nice?
Well, enjoy your breakfast. We'll move forward here. Coming up, we're going to talk NFL with Costaki Economopoulos, our correspondent. But first, we go to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
Author Jim Murphy is enjoying a sales boost after his book was spotted in the hands of Philadelphia Eagles star wide receiver A.J. Brown on the sidelines during a game. Brown was seen ignoring the action in Philadelphia's playoff game between the Eagles and the Packers, instead reading from Murphy's self-help book called Inner Excellence. And this might be A.J. talking about it. You know, being a football fan, I don't want him to be that comfortable with his mental health. To be on, I want him to feel bad if he's going to make a mistake.
All I heard was Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
Is that what was playing?
Yeah.
What was it? Do we know?
All over what's called?
Yeah.
My Sharia Moore?
No.
Name that Stevie Wonder song.
Feel it all over. Sir something, sir.
Feel it all over.
Sir Duke?
Oh, yeah, Sir Duke. Yeah.
That's it.
God, that's irritating. Jesus.
Ain't coming over.
So it's during a game, and he's on the sideline reading a self-help book.
Inner Excellence by Jim Murphy.
But it sounded like it was appropriate.
Yes, he talks about how he reads it all the time, multiple times a day. It's these 2 pages, this passage. It's very specific.
I think that, you think about it, because when you get on a football field, there are guys everywhere out there who wants to kill you. It's incredibly dangerous.
You'd make a great teammate.
You've got world-class athletes that could, hit you full speed. Whatever you got to do to get your head right, I don't blame the guy. And it's kind of funny that this book is now on the bestseller list. So,
Inner Excellence. And the Murphy is a former Chicago Cubs baseball player. He's an outfielder, I believe, and he was all caught up, and he was counting his worth by his batting average, and he said, I had to get over that. So he wrote this book.
That's cool.
Yep. I'm the same way. My worth is determined by Tom's mood every day.
Oh, you can't do that.
You have to. You have to. And
no, I mean, a lot of times people's moods aren't even based on what you were doing. Most of the time.
Yeah.
So
I'm in a sparkling mood today. I'm happy. Glad to be here.
You do. You look like you sparkle.
Thank you.
You're getting sparkle?
Yeah. Like a Twilight vampire.
Got a couple comfortable pair of pants on.
Oh.
Nice underwear.
That's important, isn't it? Both of those.
So important.
All you need is a hot shower and a warm place to go to the bathroom. No, that's all you need, right?
Loose shoes.
Stupid world
That may be the most obscure political remark I've ever made.
An India-based martial arts collective has broken the Guinness World Record for the most coconuts smashed around a person while blindfolded.
Oh, my God.
Now,
so the smasher is blindfolded.
Yes, that sentence is a little bit awkward. Yeah, so there's a guy with a blindfold on and a sledgehammer. This guy's lying down with a bunch of coconuts around him, and the guy's flinging the sledgehammer at him.
Yikes. Yeah.
Right by his head.
The title after one of their members smashed 69 coconuts, beating the previous record of 50. One martial artist lay on his back surrounded by coconuts, while another donned a blindfold and used a sledgehammer to smash the coconuts. The martial artist lying on his back, survived the attempt unscathed. He did receive a blow to one of his feet.
Ooh, still, yeah, that's got to suck.
That's got to hurt.
What? Is there some trick to this?
Yeah, don't hit the guy.
But how do you know where he is?
You see through the blindfold?
Yeah.
Well,
here we go.
Okay, now they're showing. He's got like a double blindfold on.
There are so many coconut shavings all over him.
And then
I mean, it looks like there is risk, for sure.
Yes.
He's just missing the guy.
Yeah.
And is this a TV show?
And the guy's...
this is that Italian TV
show. The guy is spread out like he's Vitruvian Man, like he's doing a cartwheel.
Right. Do you think that maybe is the guy chanting or something so we can hear where he is?
Maybe.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, see, he's up there by his head. That'd be a problem.
Because they have to practice, right?
Look at how close that
He's gotta have missed at
That
one
was right
point.
by his head. Okay. Yeah, that's no good.
I want to see him hit his foot. Hit that foot. Get his foot.
By the way, with all these things, they never waste the...
there you go.
Did he get his foot?
He got his toe, yeah.
Tapped his toe.
They're very serious about not wasting the process, so they had pina coladas for the audience.
Well, that's very good. Yeah.
For the
I thought, and the Mounds and Almond Joy people came over.
Okay.
With
Pardon
brooms.
me, you hit my foot.
My foot. My foot.
Can you imagine if that guy hit his knee?
No.
He didn't hit my foot.
His left knee?
His weenie.
His weenie. Hit his weenie.
He'd have to go deep to do that, but I mean, that knee's exposed.
Yes.
I assume the guy wears a cup of some sort, some kind of...
I'd be wearing a helmet. What if he hit him in the head?
Yeah, well, I don't understand why anyone would ever do this, but what do they call themselves? They're like a martial arts collective?
I think they get deals at the mall or something.
Yeah.
We buy 18 Obies, we get one free.
That's right, a grocery co-op or something. Probably.
I see.
That's sports.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We're going to move on. I'll remind you.
that?
I'll remind you that we have a special show coming up Friday, February 21st, Riverside Casino and Resort. This show in the morning will come from there, and then we'll do a special comedy show that night. I'll be your host. Our guests would include Josh Arnold. He's right there. Pat Godwin. He's over there.
Hello.
Al Jackson and Jeff Oskey. Thank you to 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Get all the details by going to riversideCasinoandResort.com. We now shift gears here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio, and we go that way where you'll find Christy Lee.
We kind of touched on this early, but a company has unveiled a new artificially intelligent robotic companion.
Do you hear what Christy said?
Leave it
Instead of
alone.
company.
Why?
Realbotics says its humanoid robots can fill a variety of roles, ranging from a companion for an elderly person to a romantic partner.
I need a companion, but she's got to have huge hammers.
The robots range from $12,000 a bust, which is a talking head and shoulders, to $175,000 for the full standing model that can move limbs and get around on a rolling base.
These are getting closer and closer to being able to walk around.
Aria, the top of the line model, who I showed you guys a picture of earlier, even acted as the brand's representative at this year's CES Tech Show. And according to CNET, they conducted an interview with Aria, and she told them that Realbotics has sold about a dozen models so far of her.
But eventually, this is going to be a thing. I keep forgetting the movie. We talked about it the other day.
Lars and the Real Girl?
No, the one with the guy's a retired thief. What was it, Josh?
Frank and the Robot.
Yeah, Frank and the Robot.
Or I think it's just Frank and Robot, actually.
Really good movie.
Frank Langella, it's a great movie.
Frank Langella, yeah. But also, I think you're going to find situations, they probably have the technology already, so if you have someone who is elderly and needs a friend, they can talk to them, and it's, I don't know. How do you feel about having, especially if you had dementia a little bit, would that be suitable to have them talking to a robot?
Well, probably. I mean,
maybe.
Anything's better than nothing? That old rule, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it do menial tasks?
Do you call?
There's a viral video out there of an Australian Shepherd who has assignments when the owners leave. And this, I'm not making it up, this Australian Shepherd makes the bed, puts the dish, unloads
she's
the
the
dishwasher.
stay-at-home dog. That's what they call her. Yeah.
She unloads the dishwasher, loads the dishwasher, runs the vacuum. It's unbelievable
makes the bed,
what this dog does.
Well, see, the dishwasher thing's a problem.
Germs?
Yeah, because you have a certain way you want it loaded.
So the other day, I load the dishwasher.
Right. Somebody,
I don't want to say who it was, undoes it and reloads it.
Oh, so they have a way.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Am I the only one that's like this?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Really?
No, everybody has a way
No,
of
I
loading the
do it.
dishwasher.
Oh yeah, everybody has their own way, but I wouldn't undo someone
would.
else's.
I've done it.
No.
Huh, okay.
I have done it.
I would, because they did it wrong.
Oh yeah, that doesn't bother me.
They did it wrong.
There you go.
Okay, good.
So after she unloaded it and reloaded it, did you unload it and reload it again?
No.
Okay.
No, because I didn't know it till I was taking them out.
Ah.
I did have to I had to put a couple things back in because of the technique. We'll go. So these robots, Christy showed us the video. The one is just it's just creepy.
Yeah, it is.
It looks
it's on
like
my.
the woman's arms move and
she talks and she's. Ugh.
But it's still very robotic.
I was going to say, does she have like a human face?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But you can tell it's not right.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a way to go. If they wanted to.
And I'm not sure if it was one of the attendees of the CES spilled mayonnaise on her, or if that's the money shot from the clerk.
Spilling mayonnaise on her wasn't enough. He had to add money shot.
It was sort of dripping from her nose, so she's
full.
Needs to be emptied. Yeah.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Yikes.
Do you think that they'll have?
I better do this story now.
Do you think they'll have robots that cut hair? Are they gonna get that good?
What?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I will
do surgery.
Pass. I'd rather employ or pay a
they do. They do have robots that do certain types of surgery.
Well, but they're robot assisted.
Yeah.
Now that I think I'm going to be cool with.
I'm not.
You can't.
You're not?
You can't lay down on a conveyor belt and go in and they'll take your appendix out on the other side.
I want to.
Your surgeon's in Florida that he can run the robotic surgery from Florida in
but I don't want
Utah.
No. A surgery robot isn't going to sneeze mid-slice.
Yeah.
But what if there's some kind of power
Or
glitch?
have the GTs.
You know, like I said,
Very common.
Very, very common.
I think you'd be surprised at how many robotic surgeries are being
I was
performed.
talking to a friend of mine the other day that is a surgeon, and he was somewhat skeptical of the robot.
Man of letters.
Again, I don't know. Maybe for some things, but, like I said, I had to reload my television password last. I don't want to be mid-surgery and have the guy forget his password, and the robot
wouldn't. That's the thing.
robot wouldn't.
How do you know?
I want nanotechnology. Those little spiders that you can't even see that'll just go into your body and sew things up and then get out. I can't wait for that stuff.
No, they're not going to get out, Josh. One's going to stay in there that's been programmed by China.
No, those are already in us. If you got any kind of vaccine in the last 25 years.
Here we go.
I'm glad that I have people out there going, he's right.
Oh, yes, you do.
Tell him, Josh.
Preaching to the choir.
Oh, they email us.
Yeah. China's been
America's beacon of truth.
China's been following my TikTok. They're going to take over. They're going to take over my world. They know
evidence of that.
They know what I do.
That's going away, right? We're not going to get TikTok
January
until
19th, we'll know by then.
I sure hope so.
Take it.
Although now it's Lemon 8, so everybody's going to move to this Lemon 8 thing.
Yeah.
That's still owned by the same
Yes.
main company, and then that'll get canceled. But that's kind of what happens with social media anyway. As soon, but usually it's not the government, it's parents ruining social media.
Oh, yeah.
Well, mom and dad are on it. Got to move to the next one.
That's very true.
Authorities in Florida have arrested a man for allegedly trying to have intimate relations with a horse's nose.
Oh, my God.
The nose.
According to the arrest affidavit, police in Lake Wales responded to a call from a woman who reported seeing a man pleasuring himself next to the head of a 28-year-old horse named Raven.
28.
Well, at least it was of age.
Hope they got the bridal suite.
Yeah!
No. Not doing it.
The next part of the story involves the horse's nostril. I'll let you.
The horse allowed it?
The witness sent police a video depicting the scene she described. Authorities confronted a 53-year-old man who called the incident, quote, a sexually frustrated moment as he had not had any sex in probably 2 months.
2 months?
He was arrested on one count of sexual contact with animals. That's all I'm telling you.
2 months. Isn't 28 like a senior citizen for a horse?
It would
That's
have to
too
be,
old.
I would think.
Oh, I don't think that's really the issue here.
Oh, I
This is elder
know.
abuse.
But there's a lot of it. And did he climb up on a ladder, or was the horse laying down?
I can't even
Or
picture.
did it just lower its head?
Yeah, I can't even picture where he was.
I thought we weren't supposed to ask any questions.
Yeah.
Lower its head to the ground.
Presumably he
One of the
must,
nostrils, I
he
guess,
must
right?
have been up on some kind of either a ladder or. But the larger issue is here. Jesus.
Well, the nostril makes sense. It's kind of a warm, fleshy cylinder. that has a mucous membrane. Probably feels real good.
I guess what? Maybe the nostril because the horse was on her period.
Oh, man.
I thought I took it way too far.
This is really.
No. I did take it too far.
Not to talk
And
about
I
it,
know
not
you were-
ask questions. I did what I was told.
Edit it.
Hey, in the sexual room, did he up?
You're out
Did
there,
he up?
You're out there on your own.
Well, that's,
Yep.
Very kinky, I understand.
Perhaps a break.
Yeah.
Okay, this is horrifying.
Yeah, this is as disturbing as it gets.
I mean, just
2 months.
but here's what there's a positive.
2 months.
Here's the positive spin here. Everybody listening woke up this morning, didn't have a desire to go out to the stable and do
True.
whatever this guy's allegedly doing.
Right.
So thank your lucky stars that you don't have, what's the word? The imprinting, what is it called when you have that compulsion?
Imprinting,
Yeah, that you're okay. Whatever it is, it's not that.
The guy went on to say that he hadn't had sex for 2 months because the chicken died.
But the nostril, have you ever seen a horse sneeze?
Yeah.
Now, are you going to be moving the chicken, or?
Yeah. Do you move or do you just move the chicken?
A nostril is big, right? That's
A
big.
horse nostril?
Yeah.
That's got to be big.
Yeah, it's like 6
I
inches
think it's big
wide.
enough to accompany a.
Have you ever given a horse a sugar cube?
No.
Is that some kind of code? What are you talking about?
No, that kind of weird.
Yeah, the way they use their lips.
Yeah, that
up,
is.
yeah.
I could see.
But then you have teeth, though.
That would be. Oh boy.
What is that? There is like an old mule eating a carrot, isn't that?
Yeah,
Joe?
sure.
Real
We're
fancy.
going to restart the show.
Yeah, you might want an extra stitch in there.
How hot
thanks
is
very
she?
much.
Oh,
Coming
mule
up,
eating a carrot. No kidding.
we'll be checking in with Costaki Economopoulos.
I've always thought it was a positive.
Our NFL correspondent. I'll remind you also, Greg Warren, Blue Room, Springfield, Missouri, his birthplace this weekend. Well, he wasn't born in the Blue Room.
No.
That's where his shows will be Friday and Saturday. That would be
Good
very awkward,
Lord.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Greg Warren live from the hospital room where mommy spit him out. Go see Greg. He's fantastic. He's a wonderful guy. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by right now. You can find out how much money you can potentially get for your accident. I'm Tori Schulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al, tell the viewers at home who should be calling right now.
Well, Tori, it's just like you said. Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. So is that what people want to know, if they have a case, if how much money they're going to get?
That's what I would want to know. Do I have a case? How much money can I get? The accident that happened can't change, but how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, give us a call right now and find out how much you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. You guys heard it here first. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and call now.
Well, looks like we got dumped. So,
is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, our girls have left us, so I'd like to say just one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Oh, blow me a kiss. Come on and blow, 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 blow me.
A kiss like you mean it.
Blow me.
A kiss right now.
I really can't remember anything as hard as this. So blow me.
Blow me a kiss. Wow.
Some things in life are hard to swallow.
She couldn't take it all, Dean.
She couldn't handle everything.
Who could?
But if she comes back tomorrow,
I'll be shooting my wad on flowers in the rain, honey. Blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go.
And always think about me as you're going down
your list.
And blow me.
Blow me a kiss. I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
Yeah, I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her neck and her shoulders.
Yes, sir. But I'll miss her head most of all. Rock out, fellas.
Swinging them, Mally.
Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go. And if you wanna come home, honey, that's okay.
Just grab a hold of this.
And baby, blow me. Baby, won't you blow me? Blow me a kiss.
Oh,
Hi, Miss
Malcolm.
Oh, Pally.
I'll miss your arms and your elbows. Woo! Fantastic.
Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra.
Amazing.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Use big words. I got a little test here.
What test are we doing?
No, don't do this.
What? No, I want you to hand this to Jessica. And it's, I don't want to give too many hints.
Why is that still in here?
I want you to figure out what that is, Jessica. Describe, put it
afraid.
down. And it's got those
doesn't bite.
rubberized rods sticking up. They're about 4 inches in length and about, I would say, 3/4 of an inch in diameter. What do you think those are? Can you describe the four of them? Go left to right. Actually, go right to left. Just describe.
Well, they're limper to stiffer.
So yeah, this the left little rod is very wiggly.
Yes, very
squishy. And number 2 gets a little bit firmer.
Yeah.
Still wiggly. Number
Right.
3, again a little bit more firm.
Does
Doesn't
that
move
mean you
around as
normally,
much,
if you
and
normally pull it back
that's how I
and
do
flick it when you're okay?
Flicker.
Then what's the
I just wanted to know
last
for
one?
later.
That's
The last one is just straight up hard.
Flick it with your finger. Ow.
No, you don't-
And not moving around at all.
what do you
Sorry.
think? What do you think that is?
I'm starting to think this represents a penis.
You're correct.
Yeah.
4 of them.
The revolution.
That's if you're going to a doctor and
you
you're
have-
looking for an erectile dysfunction drug.
Yeah.
That's what you use to describe the level of flaccidity, if you will.
That you currently have.
If you're going to use big words.
I don't think you need to go if you're at 4.
No.
Gonna take that out of your mouth and put it down.
Oh my God.
I just like playing with number 1. It's all wiggly and squishy.
Jessica?
Jess?
I'll take 10% if I testify for you. How's that?
It's sort of like a dildo buffet. Guest in the studio, Joe DeVito, single man. How old are you, Joe? You said
48.
Wow, 48 and single.
Yeah, wow. Tell me about it.
Do you want to be married?
My attitude seems to be traveling around the room. I kind of like it.
Do you want to be married?
You know what? I'm in the throes of a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I'm a few weeks into it, and I recently was involved with someone and it didn't work out. And it made me realize when I was young, I was like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get tied down. And now my mindset is, who can I trick into marrying me?
Do you watch a lot of porn? Are you?
You know, I'm backing off on that, and I'll tell you why. Because I've lived and I've learned I don't like it realistic. I like some fantasy in it because it ruins them. I was watching one the other day, and the theme was teenage Asian girls, and it was too realistic. Halfway through, her mom made her take a violin lesson, and it really ruined the mood.
Oh, boy.
That's what I get for renting Tiger Teens.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it type 2 peanut goo, but
He's coming to town January 25th. It's a Saturday night. We've got a way you can win tickets for that I'll tell you about in just a few minutes.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Christy and Josh, Pat, Jess, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Tom doing a little nose maintenance.
Just blowing my nose.
All right.
Sorry. Thank you for joining us. Happy to be here. We have Costaki Economopoulos coming up in a few minutes with our NFL update. Chick McGee will be performing the shoe-in of the week sometime later this week. It's going to be fun because your favorite team is involved in the playoffs, perhaps on the way to the Super Bowl. We'll find out what your thoughts are soon.
It's nerve-wracking, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you getting all ready for what is the spread, may I ask, on the Washington
Detroit getting 9. Oh, they don't have any chance at all. Detroit, they're too tough.
But how do you really feel?
I'm not saying on the air how I really feel.
Do you have your outfit picked out for Friday or
I do,
Saturday
of course.
night's game?
Of course.
Yeah.
I have let's see, I have a Daniels jersey, I have a Brian Roberts B-Rob jersey, I have a
So do you have an outfit that you're going to wear and then a
McClellan?
backup, or do you go to the closet if things are going wrong?
I always have to have 2 or 3 ready because if things start to go wrong, I switch jerseys.
Oh, okay.
Is that true?
Yes, of course it's true. All passionate fans do that.
I know you watch by yourself.
Yes.
Do you have one person that you might contact during the game to talk?
No, absolutely not.
What's on the menu?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. No.
There's no. That's a fair question. There's no good luck food.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What time of day is that game taking
8
place?
8:00 Saturday night.
Oh.
This is exciting.
In Detroit.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll see.
Okay, good. We're going to talk a little bit of football with Costaki Economopoulos coming.
Who? Costaki?
Yeah.
Washington getting 10 Saturday night.
Really?
Yep.
In Detroit.
All right.
In Detroit.
Now,
I believe they call that the Motor City, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they do.
Motown.
I like that song.
Motorin'.
And I've got a Michigan-related surprise for you coming up later this week.
That's not a surprise.
stop.
That's a punishment.
Oh.
Well,
Now I'm intrigued.
well, with every passing moment, something seems.
Revealed.
Dear morning show. Oh, thank you. I'm glad we're that person.
This person sends them to all of them.
I would love to hear Chick McGee do a pickup line of the day.
A pickup line of the day.
He's got the most experience for us single fellows. Here's a freebie for him. Girl, you're like a campfire. You're hot and I want s'more.
Oh,
that's funny.
Christy liked it.
Wow.
I actually laughed. I don't know why I laughed.
Yeah, why don't you try that, Pat? See how that works.
Yeah.
I don't have to try it.
I think Pat's got the pickup lines.
I got the guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I wrote you a
You
song.
want to hear a song?
I wrote you a song. I wrote a song for you.
Guitar boy.
Okay. Well, grab your guitar. Play a song for us, Pat. What do you got? What do you got planned?
Is somebody here to pick up?
Big talker.
Now, I should point this out. Pat is getting ready to record the Dry Bar Special in Provo, Utah. When's that coming up?
February 8th.
February 8th. And then sometime after that, February 21st, she'll be headlining our show at the Riverside Casino and Resort. That evening, it'll be yours truly as your MC, Patty G, Josh Arnold, Al Jackson, and Jeff Oskey. That morning, a free show. That morning, you can come watch us do the broadcast. More information is at riversidecasinoandresort.com. What's this song about, Pat?
It's about 2 minutes, Tom, and it's called Celebrity Encounter. I saw Don Knotts at the airport once, but it'll always be Barney to me. I heard he was a ladies' man in real life and not a bumbling deputy. I don't care how many roles he played, like Mr. Furley in Three's Company. Oh, I saw Don Knotts at a Cinnabon, but it'll always be Barney to me. I said, hey, Barney, is there a bullet in your pocket in case of emergencies? Oh, I saw Don Knotts give me a dirty look, but it'll always be Barney to me. Oh, he'll always be Barney to me. I saw Jaleel White in a grocery store, but it'll always be Urkel to me. He was the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, had many other parts on TV. He said he hated playing that nerd in glasses, but I think we all agree. He may talk in his real voice buying eggs, but it'll always be Urkel to me. I said, hey, Urkel, what you doing here without suspenders and high water pants? He said, don't call me Urkel. And I said, did I do that? Hey. He'll always be Urkel to me. I saw James Gandolfini at a New York gym, but he'll always be Tony to me. That's why I didn't say one word to him, because he'll always be Tony to me. Not one quip, not one wisecrack. Don't want to say something that gets me whacked. I'm swimming with the fishes at the bottom of the sea. He'll always be Tony. Sipping on a Negroni, yeah, he'll always be Tony to me. He'll always be Mr. Soprano to me.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pat. Now, got this letter with regard to the jersey thing. And this is a question for Chick.
Huh?
If you wear a jersey and your team, the Washington team, wins, do you launder the jersey or do you...
I don't think any of the jerseys have ever been laundered. They haven't been worn that often.
This writer said, my wife wanted to wash my good luck jersey. I said, no, you'll wash the good luck out of it.
Well, yeah, that's the standard, yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize
Absolutely.
that was... Yeah.
You've never heard that?
No, you know,
really?
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I don't really wear jerseys.
You don't have any superstitions that you practice?
Yeah, but nothing interesting.
Nothing clothing related, yeah.
Just make sure I touch the airplane as I get on for good luck.
Right, okay.
Which I've taught my daughters that.
That's fun. I like that.
Make them go back, touch it. I'm sorry, you have to. Excuse me, ma'am. We have to. I'm sorry. You get out of the aisle. We have to go touch the side of the plane.
Touch it. Yeah.
Sometimes people aren't cool with your superstitions. Because every time I get on a plane, I touch a stewardess's boob.
Oh,
for good luck.
She didn't like it.
And they yelled at.
Especially from her.
Yeah.
Especially the guys.
What the hell? You want to crash, lady? It's up to you. Yeah.
Christy, what's coming up over there?
Coming up, we have peyote in the news. We have a guy catching his pants on fire. We have some interesting car news. One guy playing a video game caught going 107. And no pizza restaurant for this town, and we'll tell you why.
No pizza.
No pizza restaurant. Not this new pizza restaurant. Not going to be.
Damn punks.
We'll never allow
Sons of bitches.
Yeah. Italian sons of bitches.
That's where it all went downhill.
And then pretty soon we'll have Irish people here.
Don't even
This
get
is
me
in
started.
England, yes.
I always love Italian because you still hear it.
Whatever you say, Mussolini.
Italian dressing?
My stepfather.
My mom.
He ain't Italian or Italian. He's Costaki. We'll get his NFL report and some other cool stuff from him coming up
Greek
next.
son of a bitch.
He ain't from around here.
I'm not sure what's worse, the Italians or the Greeks.
Take it elsewhere, Zeus.
Okay.
On down the road.
Yeah, you peaked a few thousand years ago, you loser. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This woman is listening to the Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95.
That's disgusting. Why, nothing could be worse than that. Well, I stand corrected.
The Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95. Get up and get it on.
Now. Good luck.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Bates.
Thank God.
I ain't on break yet, so I got to get off before I get in trouble. But, Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling, do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has
Now,
been...
can you do can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jody, get in the car, Jody. Please get in the car.
It's not Jody, it's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
I made a boom boom.
Come on, baby. Everyone's doing it.
But I've never done it before.
Your brother tried it and he loved it.
My brother? What?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Ooh, I hope there's batteries in it.
Batteries?
The Bob and Tom Show, mornings on 95.7 QMF, Louisville's classic rock station.
We should wake up with Bob and Tom every morning.
Well, that sounds good to me.
No problem here. Get up and get it on.
you, Earl. Appreciate it.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's the one, the only, Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Hello. He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. Ice Station Zebra, Tom. You want to know who's in it? Charles Bronson is not in it.
Oh, he's not? Okay.
No.
This was a movie from what?
Oh, I'm thinking of the Guns of Navarone. Is Charles Bronson in that?
1968. No. 1968. 2 hours, 28 minutes. Ooh, that's a tough
I remember
one.
liking it, though.
Let's see. Ernest Borgnine, Patrick McGowan, Jim Brown, Tony Bill, and Rock Hudson is your star. Ice Station Zebra.
Oh, boy, I bet it got lonely in the ice station.
You know, did you notice how I read those names and I left Rock Hudson at the end because I knew he would.
Okay. Let's switch gears.
And nobody in it was Greek either.
Okay. Speaking of Greeks, there he is. He's just awakened. It's our friend Costaki Economopoulos.
I told you not to have this Greek son of a...
Atlanta Falcons fan. You can find him, of course, at Costaki.com. That's Costaki.
What do you have to say for yourself, owl of breath?
Find out about all pro lines and caption kangaroo. Hi, Costaki.
Hey guys,
I'm
my
wearing
team
my
didn't
shirt.
lose. That's good.
Yeah, that is good. They didn't.
Hey, Christy Lee with the All Pro Line shirt.
Thank you very much, Costaki.
Oh, let's see. Oh, very nice.
Good.
All pro line. That's a good looking shirt, Costaki.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Look at my boobs.
Boobies.
Good luck. By the way, Costaki, as you can see, all order has been lost.
Yeah, that's good.
Costaki, did you ever have one of them? Ever have one of them toys, those cymbal monkeys that you just wound it up and it just hit the cymbals and screeched?
Yeah.
Best toy ever.
Wasn't that the best toy ever?
Yeah, right there with the slinky. Moments of fun once.
The chattering teeth.
Oh. When I was a kid, I had a creepy clown, and if he squeezed his chest, he had like a horrific laugh. Oh, it was so awful.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, does the Toy Hall of Fame have a special place for toys that are fun for 30 seconds and then over?
A creepy wing?
And a creepy wing. That would be something else. Costaki, what's happening in your opinion? Of course, the Chick's very excited because his Washington Football Club on their way to Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday night.
Oh, I love that. Commanders win. Congrats, Chick.
Thank you.
About you, man.
Thank you. I had everything to do with it.
You wore the right shirt,
That's
the right
right.
sock.
That's
Yeah,
right.
good.
Yeah, I fell asleep before the game. It was great. Yeah.
As usual, a close call in Florida has a huge impact in Washington, D.C. All right.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
Exactly right.
It asked for a recount. Yeah. That doink in the last second field goal was giving me flashbacks to a hanging Chad. And if you don't remember what a hanging Chad is, congratulations on being young and full of life.
Wow.
This is the first playoff game Washington has won in 20 years. And the Raiders said, wait, is that bad? Said, first round of the playoffs, or as the Jaguars call it, the Super Bowl. It was a good weekend. Or as the Titans call it, vacation. Time to go to Cabo.
Cancun. Here we go.
That's right. 4 of the 5 games were not close at all. They were like Aaron Rodgers' family reunion. It was,
they're not close, you see.
Make no mistake, they just don't like each other.
Yikes. Yeah. No peyote for me.
Justin Herbert had 3 interceptions all season, and then he had 4 in the one game. Chernobyl scientists were like, "Sheesh, that's a meltdown. That's
and if anybody knows meltdowns,
I'll tell you what,
those Chernobyl guys. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Herbert collapsed when it mattered the most. The Democrats have reached out to see if he's interested in running for office.
That's too political. Son of a bitch. The wrong side of history.
Liberal jackass.
How's Greece doing, huh?
Hey, economy.
Commies.
Shakier than my arm.
Jackass. Josh Allen has done the impossible. He made people intimidated by a guy named Josh. Congratulations.
We're not very intimidating.
No.
It's a name that's like warm. It's
we're teddy bears.
Just Josh.
Sounds like a nice guy. It's Josh. Don't worry about him.
It is the only name where you use it like that. Yeah, I'm not just Tomming you. I'm just chicking you. No, I'm just Joshing you.
Yeah, I'm just
right.
How did Josh do in the Bible?
Very well. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho.
Yeah,
he
to
did
the
quite
walls.
well. Yeah,
coming down.
Isn't it coming down?
All I remember was as a kid was the jingle, Joshua got a bottle of Geritol, Geritol.
I've got a question, and I'm up there. How old are you?
Oh, it's ancient.
A Geritol commercial.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't they sponsor Lawrence Welk?
Is that stuff still out there?
What is that, right?
It's a tonic of some sort, right?
Oh,
It
it
was-
was like a vitamin or something.
I think it can ensure
Snake oil, really.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think it was that the one that was for iron poor blood or
Yes,
something?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
In today's culture, we have the same thing times a million if you go online.
Gotcha.
Or you watch TV and they've got, this will save you. By the way, I love the commercials with Larry King, the late Larry King.
He's dead.
Yeah, that's as creepy as they come.
I haven't seen any of those in a while.
Oh, yeah, it's an infomercial with Larry being interviewed by somebody, and not as good as the one though. There's the finance guy that has the worst toupee I've ever seen, asking you for his money.
Tom and Hare.
No, but I mean, come on. Hey, trust me.
Come on, yeah.
Okay, sorry, Kostaki, back to you.
Bo Nix threw a touchdown pass in a playoff game in his rookie season. Pretty impressive for a guy with only 5 letters in his whole name. Bo Nix. It's weird. Hey, Bo, I got some extra letters if you need some. You can buy a vowel. I'll let you have some O's. Fair few.
Yeah.
Other Washington news: RFK Stadium demolition to start this month.
Yeah, we might move. We might move back where they belong. Yeah, the site of RFK. They might that might be where the new stadium is. Yeah.
No word on whether they're going to rebuild RFK Jr. Not sure if.
I told you he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
The sound of the stadium collapsing will be more pleasant than RFK Jr.'s voice.
No, that's true.
Some throat issues, yeah.
Okay. Diane Rehm goes, what the hell is wrong with him?
Top of mind.
They named 3 teams for the London Games: Jets, Browns, and Jaguars. I think we're still pissed about the tea. Is that what's happening? For the whole...
Oh, the Boston Tea Party and stuff. Oh,
okay.
Representation.
Right.
You can't. Cowboys fired their coach. You know, there's a coach at the University of North Carolina who might have the skills to jump up to the NFL.
They're worried he's going to say no thanks, and here's $10 million. He's going to bolt. They're really concerned about that.
I get it. Yeah, he's got a record to break.
Oh yeah, he wants the record. Yeah, absolutely.
Of course,
most victories.
Word is Jerry Jones has spoken with Deion Sanders about the coaching job.
We're talking about Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
If he goes back to the NFL, how far is he away? Like 30 games or something. It's not that far.
But apparently,
totally within reach.
If he leaves the college team that he signed with, apparently if the Cowboys were to get him, they apparently would have to pay $10 million.
North Carolina.
Oh, that's worth it.
So which Jerry Jones said, gee, I can only do that 5,000 times.
Exactly.
So, gosh, I don't know.
Gee, can I
should
Venmo
do.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have that out in the glove box. Jerry Jr., you go out there and run that $10 million over to Wilmington, will you?
All right, Daddy.
Hey, I like this.
I enjoy it too.
All right. And hey, boy, your fly's down.
Sorry, Daddy. I didn't mean to embarrass you in the face.
Well, that's as interesting as a slinky in a ranch house.
You said that, Daddy. Sure.
Go. Now, what else we got, Kostaki?
Jerry's also spoken with Deion Sanders about the coaching job. But Chick, the Cowboys can't hire Sanders. You know why?
Why?
Because they're not ready for prime time.
Oh.
Am I right?
Patriots have a new coach. I love that the Patriots are struggling. They're going to be in the basement longer than that lady from Silence of the Lambs. Oh, I love that.
Wow.
Send down the lotion. Deshaun Watson retore his Achilles when he stepped awkwardly on some karma. At this point, Achilles is fed up with the association. Dude, just being associated with you is killing my brand. Metaphorically, Watson has an Achilles heel, but it's up higher than most people. It's about 3 feet higher than.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's his weak spot.
Yep. Male member is what he's referring to, Jess.
Yes.
Kind of a massage joke.
Yeah, Jess needed help on that joke.
Yep. She looked perplexed.
Even Deshaun Watson's body doesn't think he should play in the NFL. It's enough with this guy. Go away. And speaking of going away, I think that was the closer.
Oh, okay.
all right. Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Usually I close on a laugh, but yeah, mix it up sometimes.
That's right.
Why not? That sounds good to me. Now, Costaki, you can be found, as I mentioned, on your new album called "Playing in Peoria."
Oh, yeah.
And if I've got this right, coming up, you're going to be in Topeka. At the Hotel Topeka on January 24th.
Where's it going to be, Tom?
The Hotel Topeka.
Topeka? Wow. Hey, Josh, did you hear that Kostaki's going to be in Topeka? Topeka.
Then he's going to be in Wichita.
Yeah. It's Topeka.
It's Wichita.
Wichita.
Wichita. Is it that one? Wichita. You're going to be there at Vorshay's. Coming up on the 25th. So go see Costaki live and in person. Thank you very much, Costaki. We'll look forward to talking to you next week.
Thanks, man.
Apparently, we hope to be celebrating a Washington victory for Chick McGee.
Go Commanders.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. That's my team now.
All right. Here we go. Plenty of room. Climb on up.
See you, dude.
Okay, thanks, Costaki.
Costaki.
Now, I want to review what's coming up with Christy Lee. You want to give me the so-called teaser?
Yeah, we still have to get to our shortage of psilocybin, if you want to talk about that, or peyote, I'm sorry. We have an arsonist who set his pants on fire. He's not a very good one. And the No Trouser 2 Bride coming up.
What's it called?
The No Trouser 2 Bride.
Is that like the Cleveland Steamer?
No, but...
No Trouser what?
2 Bride.
Tube Bride?
Tube.
Tube?
T-U-B-E.
No Trouser 2 Bride.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you into that?
Yeah, maybe. Let's hear about it.
Doesn't that sound like a sex thing?
Yeah.
And I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Oh, well,
okay.
We'll find out. Right now, I want to talk about something that would involve BetterHelp. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. This is a really interesting thing that's been coming around the last few years, and it's a way to access therapy without having to drive across town and see the therapist in person because everything is done online. And we got a big year ahead, and perhaps therapy is something you've been thinking about. Well, now it's a lot easier just to get to it because of BetterHelp. The way it works is you'll fill out a special questionnaire, and you'll be matched with a therapist, and the therapy then is done online. By the way, you can change therapists anytime. No additional fees are involved. You visit BetterHelp.com/BT show. By the way, you'll get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp, the way it works is the therapy's done online, so it's kind of like a Zoom call, or it can be done just like a phone call, or it can be done texting back and forth. It's all up to you. It's fully online. And by the way, at last count, over 5 million people worldwide have been using this way to access therapy. And by the way, the network of therapists, over 30,000 participating therapists are involved in this right now. So see what I'm talking about. Work on yourself, work on some goals, and help yourself with BetterHelp. Once again, it's BetterHelp.com/BT show. And that /BT show part will knock 10% off your first month. BetterHelp, that's HELP, BetterHelp.com/BT show. And as Christy indicated, coming up we have, what is it, the Tube? Say it again.
Tube Ride.
Tube Ride.
Yeah.
All right, babies. Wasn't on
What is it? Smothered in underwear? What is it?
Tube steak.
Tube steak.
Tube steak.
Smothered in underwear.
Smothered in underwear.
Sprinkled with sprouts.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Joe DeRosa is sitting here with us right now. Joe, what else is going on in your life? What about your personal background? Big family, small background, a small family? What?
I'm in a relatively small family that I was adopted into. Yes.
Interesting.
And I know what...
You were adopted into the DeRosa family?
Yes, I was. And I know what everybody is wondering, because I always, did you ever look for your real parents?
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants to know. I saw that on Maury. Did you ever try to find your real parents? No, I pretty much took the hint, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, when they abandoned me, I was like, that's the end of that.
Probably no sense in looking for him.
Really,
I got you. Okay.
Really.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of
dropping a dime on mom and dad.
A lot of gold comedy down this road.
Yeah. And now I have a very, my mother was very overprotective through my whole life, and but she's very involved in my life, and she calls me almost every day, and holds me hostage on the phone for hours on end. While she's at this age where she just holds me on the phone and just asks me all these really annoying questions, and she won't let me hang up, and it just sounds like I'm having really bad phone sex for like an hour. I'm just like, yes. Oh, God. Yes! I already told you what I was wearing.
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by right now. You can find out how much money you can potentially get for your accident. I'm Tori Schulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al, tell the viewers at home who should be calling right now.
Well, Tori, it's just like you said. Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. So is that what people want to know, if they have a case, if how much money they're going to get?
That's what I would want to know. Do I have a case? How much money can I get? The accident that happened can't change, but how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, give us a call right now and find out how much you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. You guys heard it here first. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and call now.
I think we're supposed to put it in. It's a concept. Get in there! Unbelievable! Candy, that's the best fun we've had all day. Not even a putt. Congratulations. Tom, quickly, Tom. How does it feel? My God. What is that, 80 feet? My God.
Now, right now, I'm buying a Mutual of Omaha hat, just like he has. Right now.
Save that, baby. Save that,
You don't
baby.
even have to hit it. You better hit that. That's unbelievable. don't have to put the ball right on the marker. I do this a lot.
I'm going to hit you with this flag if you screw this up, okay? All right. Right about there now. Just straight down the 2x4. Keep it on the board. There's your B.
Money! Including, as you heard, Mouthy McLeod a lot.
I was late. I was making some tea.
Very good.
I made tea and I was on time.
Why were you? What? I guess we should be thankful that when you're here, I guess.
Yes.
Many feel that way. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. Great to be here. We're going to be somewhere else down the road. We're going to be...
Yes. Later on, we'll be somewhere else.
I thought I was making myself quite clear. This broadcast is coming to you from this place, but someday it's going to come from that other place, which happens to be in Iowa. I'm talking about the Riverside Casino and Resort. Friday morning, February 21st, will be...
For those of you who want to see this mess in person...
Yeah, come on out. We'll hope to see you. Details at the aforementioned Riverside Casino and Resort.com.
How's that beside a river?
We'll be there courtesy of 100.7 The Fox.
Nothing?
Be a fun show.
Live foxes.
Be tight,
on
loose,
set.
and warm.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Now, we turn that way. I see Christy Lee is at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Well, we have the official no trousers tube ride in the news, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, what is this now?
Hundreds of Londoners took part in it, rather.
Oh, that tube, the old subway system.
Yeah, see, that was misdirection.
The tube.
The annual event, which has no other point than injecting a little levity into the bleak midwinter, saw participants stripping off their pants and riding on London's subways.
Now, for the men, it was the tube ride. For the women, it was the Mind the Gap marathon.
Ringleader Dave Selkirk, a 40-year-old personal trainer, said, quote, "There's so much bad, so much not fun going on. It's nice to do something."
There's so much bad going on right now. He's a personal trainer, see?
Yeah, he said, let's just do something for the sake of it.
All right.
No Pants Days have been held all over the world, in Berlin, Prague, Jerusalem, Warsaw, Washington, D.C.
And they do them in New York pretty much every day.
Yeah, somebody's doing them.
Yeah. Hey, look at this.
Isn't that your famous... Oh, no, you were in Paris when that guy was on the without any pants on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Paris subway.
I was in one of the big stations in Paris.
Of course you were.
Metro.
I had just done a very interesting thing, which I won't say because you'll get mad. And
did you pick up a cat? I think you.
No, he interviewed that one.
Oh, Carly Bresson.
I interviewed one of the most famous photographers in history, Henri Cartier-Bresson. Of course, way too
pretentious prick,
lofty for you. And there was a guy. There were sort of opposing escalators, and there was a guy wearing a beautiful suit.
Yes.
Suit and tie. And
a beautiful
suit.
It was rush hour. The place was packed. And I noticed, looking across the station, there was kind of an odd gap. This guy had his male member out.
Rigid?
No, but impressive.
Still impressive, even.
So he was a shower, not a grower.
Oh, who knows? But this thing was freakish.
Hooded?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No, uncircumcised is what.
Yes.
Yes. So that would be hooded. I'm sorry. Yes. Left a lasting impression.
I bet.
The old anteater.
Yes, I
almost heard you going over the images in your mind.
Yeah,
you were thinking about.
I felt horribly inadequate.
Did other people say something around you, like, oh, "Look at that guy"?
I was with two of my buddies. Oh my God! Look at that guy.
You see that guy there? That guy's a digger.
That is a. It was very impressive.
Am I getting too close? I feel like I'm getting too close.
But that was not in the tube. That was in the Paris subway.
Yeah, in the metro.
Yeah, the tube in London. So this is a worldwide event they do. This no pants in the subway.
London hosted its first big reveal back in 2009.
Ah. Yeah. Wow, that's.
When you said that, I thought of the tube slide, like you were going pantless down the tube slide.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. Yeah.
Nope, the old tube.
Yeah.
I went to England 5 or 6 years ago now with my daughter, and we made plans to meet up later because she went somewhere else to shop, so I managed to get where she was riding the tube, and you would have thought I'd split the atom. She's like, "You made it here! Oh, that's great!
Hey, you said King's Cross Station. I'm here.
Good job." Thanks, honey.
The
appreciate
tube I
it.
thought was very user friendly.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yes, it is.
And
Plus,
cool.
everybody has an accent. It's great.
Yeah.
And cool. Great posters. And
Yes. Yeah, I love it.
I'll be there this summer for a couple days.
Fun.
I'm going with you.
You are?
Yeah, I was invited by your family.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there in September. You can take that trip
going with
me.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Are you
leaving
really?
now.
Colette
Oh,
Travel.
wow.
Colette Travel. Check it out. It's on our website.
Very nice.
Australian police have released security camera video of an arsonist who set his own pants on fire.
Whoops.
He had to flee the scene without his trousers. Footage of the attack on a fast food outlet in Melbourne shows two people in dark hoodies and trousers with a container. Who says trousers? And dark
British.
hoodies, and this is in Australia.
Tom says
Yeah, they're
trousers.
under British rule, essentially.
Don't you like trousers?
really.
Oh, don't you love Trouser Snake?
Yeah, I think that's funny.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
How about this? I don't know what made me think of this, but my mother used to always say breeches.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I don't know that. Again, what is it? Dickensian? Is that what the?
My mom was a slacks lady. Hey, put on your good slacks.
Really?
Yes, I always associated slacks with those beltless pants. Remember those, chick? The
Sansa belt?
It's the Sansa belt. Made of some kind of space age plastic.
Polyester,
Now,
maybe?
a lot of people say britches for underwear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought breeches were your regular pants.
In your case, that's how it was used. But in other cases, underwear.
Okay. No, so we could go back to the previous
Australia.
story, and it would be London britches falling down.
Yeah. Oh, well, yes, indeed.
I don't know. Why are we talking about pants again? What
Two
happened?
people in dark hoodies and pants with a container of what police described as flammable liquid were seen at a fast food outlet in Melbourne. One of them one of them sets the fluid alight at the front of the restaurant, just out of view of cameras. In an instant, the arsonist is seen again, engulfed in flames, and then hurriedly removing his burning trousers before running off bare-cheeked with an apparently unharmed accomplice.
See, this is the problem with today's criminals. It's like these people you read about that try to carjack, and the car's got a manual transmission and they can't do it.
Yeah.
If you're an arsonist, don't catch yourself on fire. That's
Wear Nomex, for God's sake.
that's rule one. No, just be more careful.
Well, not every arsonist is perfect.
Are we giving tips to arsonists? Is that what
I'm
you're
just saying.
Well, we're talking to one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you are a firebug. That's right. Yeah, you like fire.
Wants to see the world burn.
No, I don't. I just enjoy a nice fire outside at my house.
Or in the kitchen with the Pam.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or baskets in your fireplace.
Now, that was a bad one. Okay, I'm sorry. Next.
That was a bad one. Yeah, that was a bad one. All right.
A group of indigenous religious leaders say there's a shortage of peyote, and white people, are to blame. For many Native American church members, the hallucinogenic cactus is an important part of their prayer ceremonies.
I did not know it was cactus.
Though a controlled substance, an exception is made it legal for Native Americans to use, possess, and transport peyote for traditional religious purposes.
Oh, Native American here in the U.S.? Okay.
Yeah. However, religious leaders say illegal poaching and excessive harvesting of the slow-growing cactus are endangering the species and ruining its delicate habitat.
Ah.
A Navajo member of the church from a congregation in Rio Grande City, Texas, told The Guardian, quote, "This is a Native American sacred medicine, and white people shouldn't mess around with it."
Aaron Rodgers, we're talking to you, buddy. Is that the one he took?
No, he took ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca, yeah.
You're welcome.
There's no way it sounds like thank you. Ayahuasca.
Now, doesn't that sound like a summer camp, though? Seriously?
It does. It does.
Yeah.
I went to Camp Hayawenta. He went to Camp Ayahuasca. But,
Very similar.
So I get confused. So peyote is not psilocybin. That's
No,
a
that's
mushroom.
mushroom.
Peyote's a cactus?
Yes.
Wow.
And you steep it like tea usually.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you make tea out of it?
Yeah. You drink it.
Okay. But it's being
I'm
ill.
sure you can smoke it too. I'm sure you can do it lots of different ways. But yeah, I know you can steep it like tea.
You ever done that? Is that so?
No, I would like to. I'd be
Really?
interested. Yeah.
Oh, you like to?
What are the benefits of it?
Mind
real
opening,
high?
Get real high. Yeah. No, I think it's a lot of people go one of two ways. It's either this enlightening moment and gives you closure on a lot of things, or you go crazy and have to be committed.
Are we talking about ayahuasca or peyote?
I think both of them. They're all the same. Like,
So wait, I'm sorry. Let me get this
very
right.
extreme experience.
So you either have a revelation about life and you embrace,
Right.
or you go nuts.
I think so. I think it depends on what your mental wellness is at the time when you do it.
This sounds like a risk to me.
It's a very big risk.
Yeah, this sounds like something someone made up on the internet.
Yeah, there's something, and I think when you take it, you just vomit for like hours.
Ayahuasca
and then-
definitely has that side effect.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't know
Hey,
about peyote.
I'm out. No thanks. I'd rather have a cheeseburger and watch a game.
Yeah.
Okay. Christy, what else you got over there?
A woman in Florida was arrested after she tried to send a text message to her drug dealer, but accidentally texted a police officer instead.
Whoops.
How the hell does this happen?
I'll explain this to you because I said the same thing.
No, have you seen a picture of this?
41-year-old Octavia Wells, I don't care what she looks like, allegedly texted a person she thought was her dealer asking to buy fentanyl. Instead, she inadvertently texted the number of an investigator she had saved in her phone after a prior, quote-unquote, interaction with the Bay County Sheriff's Special Investigations Division. When the woman arrived at the pickup location, surprise, she was surrounded by police officers.
Good.
She later told authorities the officer's initials saved in her phone were very similar to her drug dealer's, and she was arrested on multiple charges.
Wow, is this better or worse than accidentally sending a nude to your grandma? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Would you rather do this or
Did you do that?
No, God no. No, but I know people that have accidentally sent the nude to the wrong person. So
A lot of open mic comedians have.
Do you put people's actual names on your phone? So if I call you, does it say Tom?
it says Tom and then it says boss under it. Yeah.
Because see, that's smart because that way if she had put, whatever this Mickey
Yeah.
drug dealer.
Yeah. Maybe she, yeah.
I know that. I know I do that. I'll my trainer, John Pilates, I'll put, or my daughter, Finley daughter.
Right.
Daughter.
You have to put her in there so you know she's your daughter?
Yeah, I don't want to send her the wrong text. And then
Okay.
my dealer, Eric Viagra. That way.
All right.
That way I see.
Oh, I see. You were building, weren't you? Okay.
That way,
I didn't know.
but I think that's an interesting setup.
I always label them because a lot of times I'll put a number in a phone at like a work event and I need to remember how I know them.
And you have kids now. Do you do this for your little kids' parents?
Yes.
I'll put Joe, Perrin, wife Sylvia, kid Gordon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's key. There's important facts that I keep in with some people.
Oh, how nice.
Now, if we were to take your phone right now and to start going down all the names, are there many that you could not identify?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
I can do
I bet I have 100. I couldn't tell you who they are.
There's a new update that'll be like, hey, you have doubles of this number, or you have doubles of this contact, and there's some that I have 3 or 4 of the same person with different numbers and different information.
Oh,
yeah.
But I'm just wondering, doesn't everybody have all these people? You have no idea who they are.
There are a lot of those.
Why do I have this person's number and who are they? I don't recognize the area code. It was, whatever. It might have been some, driver that picked you up when you were on vacation.
Right, exactly.
And you've got his number there. That's why it's important. Josh, do you do that? Do you put
my contacts list is very clean. I clean house at least 2 or 3 times a year.
What do you have for your mother?
Good for you.
I have Mom, MOM.
Then do you have like her real name, birthday?
No,
email address.
I think her birthday. Yes. Yep. Email address, birthday. Sure.
Do you have your ICE contact labeled?
I don't know what that is.
In case of emergency.
Oh, I don't.
first responders know that if you're in an accident, that they look up ICE. And
Really?
Contact is who they call.
No,
Yeah.
unless it prompted you to do it when you first got the phone.
Okay.
No, I haven't gone in and done anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know if the phone does. I just did it on my own.
But when I'm found dead, I want it to be like a days-long mystery.
Okay.
Who is this?
Okay,
Or how do we contact?
You want him to work for it.
Yeah.
All right.
I want there to be some drama.
Whose male seat is all over?
Oh,
You have to show you right
see?
now.
It
Did
says
this happen
emergency.
before or
Is
after?
this his or someone else?
To show your ID at the whorehouse, don't you? They know who you are.
Right this way, Mr. Godwin.
Oh,
Hey, Patty's here.
How nervous would you be walking into a horror house? Wouldn't it just be so overwhelming?
The whorehouse.
Hey, is this
Where you been? I was over at the whorehouse.
I always like the name Cat House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, look, here are 9 girls.
Do they still have
going to line up
Bunny
for you.
Ranch in Las Vegas, or in Nevada, not in Vegas.
Yeah,
Not in
that's-
Las
yeah.
That's how it works. They
Nevada.
come out and they like just stand there.
Yeah.
And
That
you
is-
pick one, right?
That's just so clinical. It's like buying an appliance. It just sounds so unromantic and awful.
I wonder if it's something that needs to be tried before I die.
I think so. I want to hear about it.
Tom, will you buy me a whore?
Tell
You know
what,
something?
Tom,
Tom,
I'm in for halfsies on Josh.
in the interest of the show, as depressing as I find it, I guess if you want, I just find it so sad and awful. Right now, let's talk about something happy, like Valentine's Day.
Whores don't make you happy?
Wait a minute now. So we've already got one chapter for Chick's book, Lonely on Legend Hill, and now it's Whores Don't Make Me Happy. Is that this other chapter?
No, that was more of a question, really.
Okay.
Whores make me happy.
Whores make me happy. Okay, fine. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, I know. Valentine's Day, just down the road, or as some would say, Valentine's Day.
Nobody says Valentine's unless they're a white trash. And I should know. Hey, what'd you get for Valentine's Day? Son of a... There's nothing that says white trash more than Valentine's
The best reason to listen to this show is to figure out how I'm going to get out of this. How am I going to extract myself from that and somehow do something respectful for my buddy Steven Singer? It's easy. I go, hey, guess what? Steven Singer Jewelers is the place for Valentine's Day. Lots of different options, of course. You go to
the At Last bracelet is a highly recommended product.
Which one is it now?
At Last.
Oh, I love that one.
Very vintage looking, very beautiful.
At last.
Great price point. She'll love it.
My true love is coming low.
Very diamondy. Of course, Steven Singer, diamond expert, naturally. Real diamonds, earthborn diamonds, not the fake stuff, if you please. Also, the roses. What am I talking about? Well, you can give a dozen roses to your lady, and they're going to be dead in a few days. How about a
What,
gold...
the ladies or the roses?
The roses, Jack.
I accept the fact that sentence could have been interpreted.
It was a little muddled.
It could have been interpreted either way. That's
And
not.
if you're a troublemaker.
Thanks for pointing that out. It's not at all helpful.
Okay.
The larger point here is the peacock teal rose. It's dipped in real gold, and then it's this particular one is quite colorful, and it kind of reminds me of a peacock, hence the name. Sort of Caribbean colors. See what I'm talking about, rather, by looking at it. By going to IHateStevenSinger.com. $79 will get you in and out the door. Of course, the shipping is free. It's always free from Steven Singer Jewelers. Famous for his guarantee. Get all the details at IHateStevenSinger.com. Don't accept fakes. And don't accept anything but diamonds. I'm thinking maybe the rose with the At Last bracelet dangling from it. You're going to call me and thank me. You're going to say, Tom, thank you so much. If it weren't for you, she would have left me. Because last Valentine's Day, I gave her the big nothing, and she didn't talk to me for 3 weeks. See what I'm talking about? That's right. This is a public service.
The big nothing.
IHateStevenSinger.com. Christy, what's coming up?
Coming up, we have a new pizza restaurant getting the big blockaroo. We have plates of bananas on the street keep popping up. And a lot of science news today.
Science. Good.
Yes, a lot of from the Bob and Tom Science Desk. Did you know
right.
that ants can hold a grudge? We'll talk about that.
Oh,
I had an aunt that could.
Ants are petty. Oh.
Yeah, I had an uncle that couldn't hold his liquor. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Heard this stuff from you. I hit a guy in the jaw, and as hard as I could twice in somewhere in New York, Albany, New York. I just played the Palace Theater, and we were going to go get something to eat. And it was a restaurant attached to the hotel, and my bus was across the street because I always stay on my bus. And this girl came over and started talking to us at our table, and I don't know her, She had her sister does stand-up in New York, and Vic Henley was the opening act, and he does stand-up in New York, and he knows her. So they were talking across the table. If it wouldn't have been for that, I'd have shooed her away because I was trying to eat my crappy little piece of tilapia.
You must do very well.
She gets up and leaves, and she comes back, and she has her sister on the phone, and she's headlining a club that Vic and I headlined forever in Columbus, Ohio. And so she hands the phone to Vic. She sits down next to me, and Vic can't hear, so he gets up and walks away. And then a guy comes over to her. So some guy came up to me and asked me, a young guy, for an autograph. I said, I'm trying to eat right now. And this guy comes over, pokes her in the shoulder, and says, get over here. And she gets up real nervous and walks over there, and I'm like, man, what is this? And I see the guy walking over towards me, and he goes, how come you took a picture with my girlfriend, didn't take a picture with my son? Both of them were connected to this guy. And I don't know. I don't know anything. But he was standing up, and I was sitting down. So I started to stand up, and he shoved me back down in my chair. Uh-oh. And I'm like, all right, okay. And so it was ugly. It was a nice place, too. Wine glasses, tablecloths, and it all went flying. And I got up and shoved him, and he took a big swing at me and hit me, but not really with a punch, but hit me and left his jaw just hanging out there. And I'm like, all right, here you go, buddy. You can't leave your jaw hanging out there. And I just, boom. And and he called the cops and filed assault charges on me, or tried to, and the cops showed up, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
The old Chevy Chase shoulder kick.
So
it's hard sometimes. You know.
So now, and that's why now I have to have police everywhere I go, because probably nothing will happen, but if it does, I can't hit people.
Yeah.
I'm 61. I don't need to be getting in fights or anything. And Pat, who's not very big, but my guy Pat that drives a bus and manages my road stuff, he's a little guy in stature, but he's a 7th degree black belt. And so he actually got this guy in a sleeper hold from behind after I hit him, and then the guy started tapping him on the arm, and he goes, "This ain't the MMA. You're going to the floor."
Maria, were you a temp? Did you?
I was a temp for a long time, about 7 years, and I was like how they make every job sound like so crazy,
we do things a little differently around here. We're a bit of a nut house. Hold on your hat. It's going to be a wild ride.
But it never is. I trained people in at offices, so I was like, oh, the fax machine's a little tricky. Yeah, you got to dial 9 to get out. No, a lot of people try to use the fax machine. They go, oh, it's not working. I said, did you dial 9? Once a week, Rajiv. No, every day we get bagels in the kitchen. There was week. Rajiv made some mini muffins. That's on a Monday. Guess what that's called? Mini Muffin Monday. I wish offices would be as crazy as they always promise. You get trained in, be like,
take me out of your pocket. Hi, I'm Zakynthos, the talking rabbit. I'm in charge of the volcano. Don't worry, you'll be working for Thor. He's always scrabbling through the recycling looking for quartz. He's a dwarf. Nude. Anywho, lunch is from 12 to 1, but there is a wrinkle in time, so just try to get back any time for the quickening. Your flippers, your barbecue tongs. If you have any questions, go back to the 5th dimension. I'll be sitting there on my lily pad. My only question is, when do I start?
Yeah.
That is a good job.
Wow.
Man.
I love that. Dial 9 for the fax machine. Remember that. Everybody's crazy. No, they're not. Okay. Thank you. Maria Bamford is with us. Wow, that's brilliant. That's very, very funny.
Did you ever work in an office, Tom? I don't think you have you?
Worked in a restaurant, right?
No. It's an interesting experience. Bob, did you ever work in an office?
Oh, yeah. I did a little.
I have issues with authority, you might have.
I know. That's why I was asking. You know what struck me is it's so quiet.
What, in an office?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Well, you're still, that's if people are actually doing work, yeah.
And I had to work at a bank once when I was at Temp, and I was stunned at how quiet it was.
And people whisper, you know what the saddest place in the world is when you're the temp and it's time for office birthdays and you didn't get the email because you're not on the system yet.
Right.
And you hear the voice of your coworkers rise from the conference room, happy birthday, everybody who had their birthday in the office this month. And if you cup your Curves mug against the conference room door, you can almost hear the happy scraping of plastic fork against paper plate. And later sometimes, somebody comes by your cube and says, oh, there's cake left. Did the temp get any cake? What's her name again? Hey, my, if you want any cake, there's cake left.
Nice.
Cake? Temp want cake?
Yeah.
They all want cake.
Hello?
Hey, it's Tiger.
Oh, hey, Tiger. What's going on, man?
I need you to do me a huge favor.
Yeah, sure thing, man. What do you need?
Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone and maybe call her.
What? Oh.
If you can, please take your name off that.
Are you me? She knows about us? Oh, man, this is bad. This is really bad.
Just have it as a number.
Oh, boy.
She hasn't seen the photos yet. Tiger.
So it's just in a few minutes. So be listening for your shot at $1,000. I will give you an important key word, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Josh is here, and Christy, and Pat, and Jess, and Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello. And here's Tom.
Thank you very much. We have a letter I should have read to Costaki.
It's a little late for that now.
Congratulating him on a great show last week.
Oh, you should save it for next week.
Okay, but you can see him coming up January 24th in Topeka. How'd I do?
Topeka.
At the Hotel Topeka. Then in Wichita, he will not be at the Hotel Wichita. He'll be at a place called Vorshay's. Well, that sounds like some kind of French thing, doesn't it?
Why don't you say Kansas?
Kansas?
For Kansas.
Arkansas?
Oregon.
Let's go say hello to Christy Lee. She is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Christy.
A town council in England has stopped a new pizza restaurant from opening, declaring that the area's children are already, quote, too fat.
Very fat.
Woody's Pizza was seeking to open a location in the town of Backup, with owner Colum Hustler saying it would buy its ingredients from the town's local market. However, the town's councilors refused planning permission on the grounds of there being too many obese children in the town.
That's why you want to put it there.
Public officials say 20% of 10 to 11-year-old pupils are obese in the local area, and they've had enough.
But that's your market. The kids are fat. They like pizza. That's where you put a pizza place, right?
Oh, no, the pizza place is not wrong in thinking it would be good for them, but the town council says no.
Oh, we wouldn't. In America, we'd let them open up.
Of course we would.
You could have a place called Fat Kids Pizza. They'd say, hey, come on in.
Bad name.
Would you go to Fat Kids Pizza? Sure.
I think it's a pretty good name. Yeah. Fat Kids Pizza.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, but this is England, and
I didn't realize you could do that. I guess.
Well, they've obviously prevented dentists from opening all over the country.
Yeah, here we go.
Running gag, you see. Theme.
Speaking of running gag, you want a pizza song? I got 30 of them I wrote for Ace a year and a half ago, just laying around here in the catalog, my back catalog.
Can I pick it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick a number.
You know when you do this.
Between one
he just goes ahead and plays what he wants
Don't
and
pay
tells
attention
you.
to the man behind the curtain.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. 13?
Pick a number.
Did you say 13?
Watch, Jess. Keep me honest.
I'm watching.
Okay, I'll pick a number 10.
Number 10.
All right, here we go. Number 10.
Number 10.
It's an Eagles tribute. I actually know this one. Here we go.
Woo! Take it easy.
Well, I'm hungry and alone. Pick up my iPhone and order pizza right online. I hate pepperoni, don't like anchovy. One is plain, do just fine. Make it cheesy. extra cheesy.
We sing good together,
Stuff
Pat.
the crust with mozzarella, that will please me. This extra weight is here to stay. I'm eating pizza 3 times a day. Domino's is on its way, so make it cheesy. Oh, doo-doo-doo, goo-doo-doo. Mozzarella, true and true. Doo-doo-doo. That'll do, pig. Make it cheesy. You guys are fantastic.
All right.
Hey, could you do me a favor? Can you do one of my favorites while you look for the Billy Joel tribute? I just love that one. Every time I hear the real Billy Joel sing that song, I think of this. By the way, Pat Godwin, I was just looking at this. He's going to be at a place that has the ungainly name Banter, B-A-N-T-R, in Rothschild, Wisconsin, coming up January 24th.
What happened to the E?
I don't know.
I lost an
That's
E.
popular. It's very popular these days.
To drop the E?
Yeah,
sure, yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. This is when you did a pizza song for Ace every day for a month.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some folks like pizza just for the cheese, or the fact that it's delivered whenever you please. But that doesn't matter to me. Just make it crispy at 500 degrees. I don't care about the toppings and sauce. Make sure the pizza dough is kneaded and ready to toss. You know what's important to us. It's always been a matter of crust. Matter of crust.
I think Mr. Joel would really like that.
Sure would.
Do you guys like when the pizza crust has a bubble in it?
Yes.
Yes.
I always love that.
I love
Delicious.
that.
Yes.
You're really looking at it close.
I mean, do you like the place where they have it where it's just a little burned in the edges?
Yeah, sure.
Love it.
Yeah.
You call them the bones when you use them.
I love when people do that. I don't.
Leave crust, bones.
I eat them.
bones.
Don't eat
Yeah, I
the
eat the bones too.
Yeah, don't leave the bones.
Well, thank you very much. In any event, Fat Kids Pizza is not going to be opening in whatever it was called.
Woody's Pizza.
Woody's Pizza.
Boca Raton.
Fat Kids Pizza.
Boca Raton, England, or some
No, it
dumb
wasn't
name.
in Boca. It was
Backup.
B-Cup or Backup or something.
Backup?
Yeah, Backup.
B-A-C-U-P.
Well, if you eat too much of cheese, your bowel will stay back up. You know the old joke? Chief, move now. TP.
Oh, sure.
Is that right?
Oh, that's one funny joke.
And here we are.
Pat, I've got a really good idea.
What is that?
Haywood's going to be our guest coming up real soon.
What?
Is that right?
Now, here's my thought.
I like it already.
We surprise him by every hour you do a parody song that is based on one of Haywood's hits.
That's pretty funny. He's got good stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, then he'll be. We can
Like
surprise him.
croissant.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
English muffin.
No,
Yeah.
be very, very cool.
Yay, bagel.
Thanks very much. We've got coming up a special show with Pat Godwin, among many others, coming to Iowa. Details on that just around the corner. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everyone. If you were injured in an accident, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by right now. You can find out how much money you can potentially get for your accident. I'm Tori Schulman, along with my co-host and spokesman, Al Jackson. So, Al, tell the viewers at home who should be calling right now.
Well, Tori, it's just like you said. Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You can find out if you have a case and how much money you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. So is that what people want to know, if they have a case, if how much money they're going to get?
That's what I would want to know. Do I have a case? How much money can I get? The accident that happened can't change, but how much money you receive can. So I encourage everyone watching at home, give us a call right now and find out how much you can potentially get.
Thanks, Al. You guys heard it here first. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and call now.
Ingrid, you're going to sing one of your tunes for us right now? Which one is it?
I was thinking that would be a good idea. Just want me to like do a monologue or something.
Well, no, there's been some controversy that apparently there's this rap version of. Are you going to do what's going to happen here? I'm a little confused.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, all right. We'll have fun, right? All right.
Sure.
I just became so Staten Island. So, well, this is the song that was on the Old Navy commercial. So we've played it over and over and over again because it was the song that actually made it to radio.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day, I don't know, my brain just sort of like went crazy and I wanted to do something different. And so I did something different and it sort of stuck because we need to change it up a little bit. So we'll do that version for you. I hope you like it. This is called The Way I Am, the remixed version.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage, wax a trump like a candle. Dance from a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook when my DJ revolves it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ice baby.
Uh-huh. Well, he needs the money.
I believe Queen gets it.
Hey, don't hate. Don't hate.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "Where the auntie and uncle in Bel Air?" I whistled for a cab, but when it came near, the license plate said fresh. It had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it. You're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cab, "You're home. I'll smell you later." Looked in my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
Ingrid
Good voice this morning. Yeah.
Ingrid and her band is sounding great. Very nice mix, too. Thanks to all of the technicians. You did such a nice job. That was very good. It really sounded great. Okay, now, Pat is going to remove her wig. Go ahead, Pat. Can you see it? We're taking a little video.
Well, let Miss Pat put a hat on.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you yanked it right off. There
is that clipped on? Oh, no, you've got like a yarmulke. Wait a minute.
That's a skull cap to hold the wig on.
Looks kind of like a yarmulke.
So it don't fly off in the wig. Tom.
See, we're already down to the skull on your head, so we don't give you a skull
Miss
cap.
Pat is not going to place her wig on my head.
Go.
That's really tight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, geez.
Let me do it. Don't mess up my wig, Tom.
You got a giant melon.
Are you supposed
Tom?
to cover my
I had no
ears?
idea.
Yeah. For a minute. Wait a minute, Tom. I got this.
Ow!
Let the listeners know out there that there are about 30 cameras right now.
You're really hurting my ear.
Let me make sure it's styled right.
Trained on Tom.
Do I have bangs? I just want to have.
You look like Weird Al Yankovic.
Chick, describe. How do I look? I can't see.
You have a very dark, curly-haired wig on your head, and with your pale skin, you kind of look like
Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Not Denzel?
No.
Not Denzel in Flight?
You're a little too light.
April 24th, Jay Leno tickets coming up. Also, I'll tell you how you can win Dusty Slay tickets in just a few minutes.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Jess Hooker is here. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
The new year, new rose. Steven Singer Jewelers' brand new 24-karat gold rose is peacock teal. Get it before they sell out exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com.
That's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. How are you?
Doing great, Chick McGee. Congratulations. I know that the team you're rooting for will be in action Saturday evening.
At least one more, Saturday night.
In Detroit. And I believe the Detroit Pistons won last night, by the way. That might give us an excuse to play a great song.
No.
Oh, it's a little sing-along.
I wanted to hear Charlie Callis, and you never did anything with it.
Detroit Rock City is what you should.
Yeah. But I've got
Rock City.
To skip around on topics, which we do all the time anyway. We were talking about, we got a letter from a guy that was a used car dealer,
Yes.
And he would take in cars, and he went through the inventory of stuff he would find in them. And it was pretty much unbelievable, the junk that he would find. People would leave in cars. This comes to us from Scott. He goes, in 1991, I bought a used 1970 BMW from a young guy who'd gotten from his father. I found the following inside. A sticker that said radioactive materials. It had not been applied to anything. An extra large condom still in the package. I had no use for either of those things. Well, Scott, at least you're an honest man.
Yeah.
Be really weird if he had a radioactive extra long condom, but he's put it right on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it got so long. Yeah, the radioactivity. Christy Lee is over there. I can see her. She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What do you got?
If you've ever had a tough time caring for a sick partner, you're not alone. Nearly a third of Americans feel like their significant others act like a baby.
I do.
While sick.
For sure.
According to the poll of 2,000 U.S. adults conducted on behalf of Zip Fizz, I don't know what Zip Fizz is, 30% of those in a relationship.
I think it's like an airborne thing, Zip Fizz.
Yeah.
I think it's an alternate.
we
I
have some
see.
in the green room.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's like
You take
An immune
airborne
system
after
support.
you've been on a plane. You take it so you won't get sick. Airborne.
It's a powder supplement, and it's usually for caffeine boost.
Zip Fizz. Yeah.
So is it like, what were those things when you were a kid? You'd throw the tablets in the water.
Alka-Seltzer?
Yeah.
No,
but
I know what you're talking
there
about.
was, weren't they called fizzies?
Yeah, but
I
that
think
was
they were called fizzies. Yes.
that wasn't a medicinal drink. It was just a fun drink, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
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 30% of those in a relationship said their partner's a baby when they get sick.
Boy, we got caught up in some ancient minutia
Yeah,
there.
we did.
Oh, man, I thought that was the
living with a
excuse me.
partner.
Wait a second. You congratulated me off the air for my Earl Butts joke. So don't give me a hard time for fizzies. I remember how joyful I was when I was a kid. You got fizzies, and then
you would take water, just regular water, Josh.
And by the way,
put these tablets in it, and you get a carbonated drink.
That was great. And by the way, in an effort to get off topic again, Christy, did you watch the show I asked you to watch?
No, I haven't had a chance to watch any TV.
Is this the partially X-rated show? You can't stop talking
disclaimer.
about? Yeah.
It's not partially X-rated. It's called Disclaimer. There's a great scene involving Alka-Seltzer.
Wow.
If you're putting that there's an issue.
That's not a part of the sexy scene, is it?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Did you see it, Pat?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I certainly, back in the day, I certainly had my share of hangovers. I have never taken Alka-Seltzer. I'm not even sure what it is. or
For
what
a
it's
hangover?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Is that what it was for?
Oh, yeah, it'll calm your stomach.
Do you know you don't have to take two, but their advertising campaign, the plop plop fizz fizz, made them millionaires. Did you know that, John?
Bluster.
That happens to be an essential fact that anyone conversant with contemporary culture and advertising would know that. You're welcome.
If you're sick and you're living with a partner, 25% described them as stubborn. Another 25% said their partner was being dramatic.
I just want to be left alone.
There you go.
To suffer on my own.
Yeah, there's a hibernation factor for me as well.
But when you come out and you're amongst your family and your partner, are you shuffling and you want everybody to see how sick you are?
No, I want them. No, not me.
Not that, but I do. But I'm mad,
and I like to moan. I like to really get it out there.
Moan a lot? Really, you're a moaner?
I mean, if I'm sick, I want to be left
you moan
alone.
anyway. You moan when I kiss you. Why is that?
I go through, and my therapist said this is something where you need to address. I go through a thing where I go, for a while it was, what did I put out in the world to deserve being sick?
Oh, wow.
And then it was, what did I touch that I should have avoided in the first place? And she was like, you're
beating yourself up about a cold?
Yeah. I have unnecessary
And that's disrespectful to the guys you touched at the gas station.
Things just happen.
I have a lot of, that's what I've been told.
Yeah.
So I'm working on it.
What's the first category? It's some kind of karma against the universe.
Yep.
What did you do to deserve this?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
but your therapist has made you aware of that, but you still are feeling that way.
It takes practice. Yeah. And I'm practicing such things. So when I was sick over the holiday break for 7 days, I really had to I didn't do.
You had to practice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't something that God willed on you, except the last 3 days.
Boy, he's not learning. We better.
This is kind of interesting. Some of the participants described things that they did when they were sick.
Uh-oh.
Well, one guy or woman, I don't know, it doesn't say, put their shoes in the refrigerator.
I wonder what that's. Oh, just absent-minded.
Yeah, by being sick.
Cold wow.
All these are kind of like that. Can't remember their own name. Forgot to make coffee.
Oh,
Put on 2 different high heels, same color in a rush.
That's crazy.
I told you that in
People do
confidence.
that. Forgot to pick their kid up from school.
Well, that's
Whoops.
trouble.
Drove with pizza on the roof of the car.
That's easy to
If you're
do.
sick, why are you out getting pizza?
Well,
Left
feed a cold, start
left groceries on the bus. Forgot why they left the house. This is a normal Thursday. What are we talking about?
You ever gone to the drive-thru, ordered at the speaker, and then left and forgot to pick up the food after you paid?
You have.
I have. Yep, I have.
I have too.
One time.
Really?
And did you go back?
Yes, I did. It was.
Good for you.
And it was a Burger King, and I walked back and I walked up and I said, "No, excuse me, I think I may have just left my food here." And then the guy goes, "Aren't you Tom?" And I said, "No, I'm Bob." And then I took my food and drove away.
I didn't go back. I considered it a stupidity tax.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
But again,
You
that's
are
me.
harder on yourself than I realized.
It's brutal.
How far away were you?
A mile.
When you realized it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like reached over in the passenger seat.
I mean, what the hell did I just do? What am I doing?
Well, that's just stupid.
It was a very silly thing.
Oh, I got home and the girl said, "Where's the food?" I went, "Oh,
Did you make up something, or you just said I forgot?
No, I forgot to pick it. I paid for it. I pulled up the thing and
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to throw stones here, but a lot of these things you've done and you're not sick.
I know. That's like you're the one that said it's like every other Tuesday.
Right. Go to work on a day off. You've done that.
Can we all agree guys are bigger babies when they're sick?
Yes.
They are, because I, like you, but opposite, Josh, I'm usually a pretty empathetic person until my partner's sick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I've had to talk about it in therapy because I think the quote was, if you're sick, keep it to yourself. Yeah.
I read an article recently, though, that said, because they call them man colds, when a guy gets a cold, he's just such a baby about it. But this article suggested man colds might actually be more severe than female colds.
Oh, well.
That there might actually be something to it.
Really?
Yes.
Well, and what was the name of the guy that wrote this article?
Yeah.
So who knows? But
okay.
Well, that's actually a good segue here. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. As you can see, therapy can be very helpful, and it's not a negative thing at all. And with 2025, most of it right there, I can see it. We're in it. Maybe it's you've been thinking about getting some therapy, and now is the time. And BetterHelp has provided what's the word I'm looking for? A more elegant way, if you will, an easier way to get therapy. I just saw that there are more than 30,000 accredited therapists that are now working with the folks at BetterHelp. What's it all about? Well, it's all done online. So you will be assigned a therapist based on the way you answer a specific questionnaire that's done online. You can switch therapists anytime, by the way, no additional fees. And then when you're using BetterHelp, the therapy is done online, so it can be done like a Zoom call. It can be done like a phone call. It can be done whatever, texting back and forth. It's up to you. And find out what I'm talking about by visiting BetterHelp.com/BT Show. If you add that /BT Show part, it'll knock 10% off your first month. I'm talking about seeking therapy in a way that is super convenient and much more flexible. You don't have to get in your car or take the bus or do this or that because you can do it wherever you are at the appointed time. It's that simple. Check out all the details at BetterHelp.com/BT Show. That's BetterHelp, HELP. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Have your story in 2025, a good story, and look into yourself with therapy. Once again, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Christy, what have you got coming up?
We still have to go to the science desk, my friend.
Science.
Yeah, we're going to go to Antarctic, and we're going to go to the world of animals with ants and murder hornets.
Can we go back to the TT monkeys?
We could, if you'd like. At least you said it correctly that time.
I'm disputing their pronunciation.
All right.
I think in Spanish it's pronounced Teeny Monkeys. Okay. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Joining us in the Napa Auto Parts Studios in the special annex to my right and behind Josh. Scoot over there, Josh. Yes.
This is the new, this is the new
I know.
lighter thing. So
it's, doing your phone, yes. We have Donnie Baker along with the Pork Pistols.
Hey, boys.
Donnie Baker on tour right
Good,
now. Donnie, entrepreneur. Donnie, famous for his koozies and other semi-legal merchandise.
Paraphernalia.
Donnie, I like your wolf T-shirt with the wolf wearing a nice Santa cap.
Yeah, Miss Santa Wolf. I still got my boat for sale too, Tom, if you can mention that.
Okay, now, do you know that Morgan Freeman's selling his boat, so you're up against Mr.
Yeah, I appreciate him boat blocking me like everybody else.
He's boat blocking you?
I've got a neighbor, 4 lots down, selling his boat, 500 less than my boat.
Uh-oh.
And he don't even have an outboard motor on his. Mine's got an Evinrude's, if you can mention that when you plug it.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even have an outboard. He's got an inbred motor, which runs good, but his sister has to start it. So, how can I compete with that? You know, I'm on Craigslist. He's got a whole budget to advertise on Ancestry.com. So, of course, he's going
That sounds great. I'm surprised you have an Evinrude. I thought you'd be more of a Johnson guy.
Nope, got an Evinrude. Stick the governor off it, though. It's a beast on water.
So I'm sorry that you're getting yacht blocked, but we need to get to the band here. Once again, can you introduce the fellas in the band?
Yeah, on bass, I got Todd Boner. And then on lead guitar, my best friend ever, Scotty Winkler. And on drums, we got Dusty Privet. So this is our band. We're the Pork Pistols. We started off as Dirt Nickel years ago. And then Boner quit, and we came Mucus Plug, and then that didn't last, and Scotty got on the pills, and then we was Turtles with the D. See, we're done with Christian rock. What we're doing here is so much different.
Well, now, Donnie, I know we have time for a couple more tunes here. Is this your new original one? What are we playing?
This is a new original tape I wrote. It sort of ties into Thanksgiving. Because, you know, this is really the only time of year starting mixing stuff in your meals. Nobody really sits down with 4 or 5 side dishes when they go out, to wherever they're eating. This is like home-style stuff like the Pilgrims did. But it can sometimes shock your system. And that's what this tape's about, from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. And I'll start this one, Dusty. This sounds like my boat when I start my boat. Okay? And we do this one because Motley Crue pissed out and quit, so somebody's got to sing our tapes good. Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. space travel with Febreze. Got one in the chamber, give it a squeeze. I swear to God it was a shart. Oh, I hope it ain't. Oh no, I'm laying paint. Yeah, I gambled on a fart, won a liquid dart. Said, oh no, payday. Oh, yeah. I got skid marks when I left it in park. Said, oh no, mayday.
Yeah.
Jess Hooker's here. There's Josh Arnold. Chickster. He's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee. This is the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Glad to have you back. Hope you're feeling better.
Well,
are you not 100%?
I'm feeling as good as I feel anymore. So there you go. What do you think?
I'm not sure how to interpret that.
All right, sir.
Do you really feel the way you feel?
I don't know.
Of course you feel the way you feel.
Walking in Memphis.
Oh, a man I am tonight.
Oh, yeah. Great line.
Oh, here's something for you, Tom.
Thanks.
It's the old guy from.
So you guys are replacing me with actual Thomas Dolby?
I like
Thanks.
Maybe.
Actually, I do like it too. Yeah.
From the Bob and Tom
Hang on.
desk, an international team of scientists drilled nearly 2 miles into the Antarctic bedrock to retrieve one of the oldest ice cores ever accessed.
You know, Brian, bedrock.
This is fascinating stuff, John.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make light.
Yes.
Analysis of the ancient ice, which is about 1.2 million years old,
Think of the daiquiris we can make.
is expected to show how Earth's atmosphere and climate have evolved. Scientists said analysis of a previously unearthed ice core revealed that current carbon dioxide levels are 50% above the highest levels the Earth has now.
And there was a lot more mammoth dung.
Yes, way more than we have in our ice.
Boy, you got to think a movement from a mammoth, a woolly mammoth.
Now, aren't they going to have them again?
Woolly mammoths?
working on them.
Yeah,
Didn't
they are.
aren't they
Remember?
trying to get some DNA thing and they're going to have some elephant birth a woolly mammoth?
It was a
I don't remember why they wanted to do it.
I think it'll be cool. I go see him.
You'd go see.
Or couldn't they just take an elephant and put some fake dreadlocks on it and call it a day?
In your brain, a woolly mammoth is an elephant with dreadlocks.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
You know, we spent all that time thinking, can we do this? Should we do it? There's Jeff Goldblum. Hey. From all the movies he's in. Yes.
Also from the Bob and Tom Science
well,
desk, scientists say that even the smallest creature may be capable of holding a grudge.
Is that right?
That's ants.
This is known
We're
as
talking
the
about ants.
This is known as the chick bug.
Well, don't they say that moose? Isn't there a thing about a moose? If a moose is violated, they'll come back and
they will hunt you.
Oh, wow.
They do
Too.
say that, yes.
Don't they say elephants do the
Crows,
same thing?
too.
I know crows, yes.
So now they're saying little teensy little ants?
But the study, evolutionary biologists repeatedly confronted ants with competitors from another nest. When they encountered ants from a nest they had previously experienced as aggressive, the test ants behaved more aggressively than towards the ants from nests unknown to them.
So the ants that had pissed them off, they
recognized.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is
I
that
remember him.
What was the first one they did that? You.
Ants that encountered members of a nest that had been passive during a previous encounter turned out to be less aggressive.
Ants are amazing.
Researchers said the findings indicate that ants remember the negative experiences they've had and can even hold a grudge.
How odd. You know, there's a group of ants in like some jungle that work together so well that the army of ants is considered one organism.
Wow.
by scientists.
Man.
Like it's a blob.
That's insane.
Yes.
They move together. They do everything. Is that big rolling video you see
Really
of all the
incredible.
ants?
Oh, I don't know. I'd love to see. Are you afraid of ants, Tom?
Not at all.
What about the bitey
They'll
ones?
bite you.
The fire ants?
The red ants, the fire ants.
I've dealt
Ones
with
in Florida? Blech.
something called carpenter ants.
Oh, yeah. They'll eat your wood.
Oh, we had to tear down an entire wing. It's a long story. But but no,
Hey, Josh, have you ever lived anywhere where you could refer to a part of the property
If you lose
as
a wing of the mansion.
No.
me either. No.
The only time I refer to a wing is when I've got a bucket of chicken.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, perhaps if you ate fewer of those, you'd have more than what I have.
Prosperity.
By the money I've spent in chicken buckets, I could have built an extension onto my house.
It wasn't really. It was just a room, but you know.
Yeah.
So it begins. That's what you get. A little Susie Quattro.
Boo.
It's just wonderful.
What's wrong with Susie?
Puts a smile
My
on
old
everyone's
house, Josh,
face.
was this weird ranch that had been built in 1932.
Just the house that you had before the one.
Yeah, and it was like it wasn't really all that big, but it was like a spike. Had all these different things. Anyway, one of the parts we were doing a rehab on it.
Nobody
And it
wants to
was full
hear
of
this.
carpenter ants. Yikes! Yeah, they're bad news, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not afraid. Are you afraid of? I'm not afraid of spiders or ants.
No, cockroaches.
I don't like spiders and snakes.
No, snakes I'm terrified of, and lizards are even worse because they're snakes with legs.
Yeah, none of those bother me.
I hate those.
None of those bother me.
And once again, with all these cold temperatures, if you have a iguana in your tree in Florida, they may fall on you.
Yeah.
So be careful out there.
Federal officials are reporting those massive so-called murder hornets have been wiped out here in the United States.
Oh.
The insect first spotted 5 years ago in Washington state near the Canadian border, formerly called Asian giant hornets. The world's largest hornet, the species got its nickname thanks to its dangerous sting and ability to slaughter a honeybee hive in a matter of hours.
Yeah, doesn't it decapitate the bees?
Yeah.
Tears the heads off,
The Washington and U.S. Departments of Agriculture have announced that the northern giant hornet has now been eradicated.
See, this sounds like the
United
beginning of a movie.
Well, they tell us that they've been.
Yeah, they have the guy there, none left. Then it cuts to a nest of murder hornets killing a human being.
Ugh.
What a name. It's a great name.
Murder hornets?
Yeah. That should be the name of like a
football team.
Yeah, like a minor league basketball team.
Well, they have the Hornets.
Topeka Murder Hornets.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? Mm-hmm. It's a great name. Scary, fun.
Fun.
How about the Springfield, Missouri Murder Hornets? Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Springfield, Missouri, my buddy Greg Warren
ham-handed at best.
is going to be there.
Clumsy as the day is long.
I would say the word elegant with that segue.
Yeah, I can't imagine how you hear you.
I know.
Now I know. Yeah.
Wow. The Blue Room in Springfield, Missouri.
That was quite elegant, Tom. Well, thank you, Tom.
That's the birthplace. I'll talk to you, Miss Hooker.
Yeah, I'm listening.
That's the birthplace of Greg Warren.
Oh.
Not the Blue Room itself.
Right.
The city, you see.
Yes.
Of Springfield, Missouri. And the Blue Room is a comedy room, and it will be especially comedy room delightful this evening.
been there. It's great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been there too. It's wonderful.
It'll be Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
How many does it seat?
You think I memorized the max cap of the Springfield Blue Room?
Give me an approximate number.
Up to 1,500.
No. What? You have not been to the Blue Room.
I say 75.
250, maybe.
No, yeah, 250.
Okay.
Oh, I want to see that place packed this weekend for my buddy Greg Warren, please. Call the Blue Room.
What this feels like? It feels like he thinks we've upset Greg. And today is he's making up for it.
I think maybe he's
how he
upset.
does that stuff?
Yeah, he's upset Greg many times.
Not at all. What you're not understanding is I like Greg Warren.
So much so that you Googled during his presentation yesterday. That's what this is.
You don't pay
He's making up for it.
This
is his pet. He thinks he's giving himself penance.
I could tell he was struggling, and I wanted to give him an assist.
See, once again, how Tom? Here's Tom. Well, I better step in here. Clump, clump, clump.
No, I went to see Greg. I went to Louisville to see Greg. He was wonderful. Some of you guys went to see him in Columbus.
You went to see Willie. Greg
his
was
new special is there.
Yeah, your son was. It makes it sound like you went to. I went to visit the New World, and
Honestly,
what I found was.
So if you're in Springfield,
Did you stay
Missouri,
through Greg's entire set?
of course I did. I spoke to him afterward, and
All
I
right.
anointed him and told him.
Okay.
Once again, that's this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Greg
I
Warren,
best anoint him.
Springfield, Missouri.
Speaking of anointing,
Got it.
did you see the Pope's new book came out today?
Oh, is it a murder mystery?
No, it's an autobiography.
My gun is quick.
It's called Da Vinci Code 2, Pope on a Rope.
It's called Hope.
Pope-up.
Hope, the autobiography.
Pope-up book.
Okay,
what if it's
wait a
a
minute.
smut?
Hang on a second. Stop for a second. That's wonderful. Would a pop-up book you open it up? It's got one of those weird hats.
Perfect.
A miter pops out. That would
What
be
is this
great.
book now?
It's called Hope, the autobiography. It was supposed to be published after his death,
Hope by the Pope.
You see what I did there?
but by his own request, the
I'm
book
a
is
poet.
hitting
Boy,
bookshelves
and
now.
if you haven't seen Conclave, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I expected nothing but boredom, but it's really
real
great.
good.
I've heard it's
Really
great. Who made? Is it?
It's
really
great.
What movie did
you
that
didn't
guy
have
make?
anything to do
He
with
made
it.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, that was a terrific
And
movie.
even if
Okay.
you're Catholic,
Got a
I know
woke
a lot of
agenda.
people are upset, but
They're upset?
So what's the Pope's book about?
Introspective
left-handed,
Pope
if you know what I
divulges
mean,
some of the
but,
behind-the-scenes dynamics of the secret 2013 conclave that elected him Pope and the resistance he's encountered ever since.
Oh, it's been an uphill struggle.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh, God, yes.
Well,
I bought the book, so if you guys want to read it
Oh,
after.
well, aren't you a good little Catholic?
Maneuvering to be
Interested
the
in
Pope.
his
is it in
story.
English?
Yes, it's in
Nope,
English.
not a word.
It's in 80 countries, so it's in
Aramaic.
a lot of different languages.
In Bon de Braille.
Well, first I have to 2 years
I have a-
taking Aramaic.
Wouldn't it be?
But
Wouldn't
my
it be, Christy? Is it available as an audio book?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be funny if the guy had an Italian accent?
He might.
Chapter 1.
Read by Harvey Firestein.
Chapter 1.
That's what happened.
the Pope.
Oh, wait, there's the thing. Inappropriate people to read the Pope's book.
Jackie Mason reads.
I'm a cardinal, then I'm a Pope.
Oh, go ahead. A big hat.
So anyway,
Hubda.
I told the guy.
And then I became Pope.
Boom.
Wait,
me Father
are there like witty little subtitles for each chapter?
Oh, I hope so.
He's a funny guy. Of all the popes I've been around for, he's,
Oh, he's a
like
riot.
the funniest, right?
Two poops to Pope.
He's going to be at the Blue Room, isn't
Everybody
he?
popes.
I hate all you.
He, well, this could get obscure. We did.
Yeah.
Remember the famous Earl Butts Pope problem?
What's wrong with what is Earl Butts in the news?
We need to.
I blame
now that you're
you.
actually saying his name,
Yeah, you should
and people can
stop.
look up
Yeah.
exactly what.
He famously got in trouble for criticizing
And
the Pope
rightfully so.
using an Italian accent.
All right, then we should
He got in
move
trouble
on.
for a lot of things.
Yeah, there was a lot of other things that were much worse than that.
Not a great dude.
Who is he?
Well,
He was the agriculture secretary with what, Nixon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm sorry. It came up for some obscure
Nobody
reason.
should know.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look at this.
What?
Pat Godwin is going to be doing the Dry Bar
Another
Comedy
plug.
Oh, sweet
Perfect.
Jesus.
Yeah.
in Provo, Utah on February 8th. That's a Saturday, right, Pat?
Yes.
But then you're going to be at Banter in
Rothschild.
Rothschild,
really?
Wisconsin. That's a hard word for me to
Are
say.
you hearing this the same way I am?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't say that word. Rothschild, Wisconsin.
I didn't even notice.
January 24th. Is that a Saturday or a Friday?
It's Friday.
Is that a clubhouse?
It's an apartment complex that's doing some real cool things.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff like that out there. It's great.
Yeah, but I'm just trying in my head to picture how it is. So it's like a clubhouse, right?
It's a
An
comedy
apartment.
room.
Jesus.
Why don't you yell it?
More and more places, though, they're having rooms that are only comedy 2 nights a week, and they can afford to pay the rent, therefore, and have other stuff going
Look,
on.
we're letting you in here more often, but be quiet.
You're right. You really are right. I'm sick of hearing me.
Oh, should we revisit the TT monkey for you? Or
Oh, yeah, I love the story.
a zoo in the UK celebrating the birth of a baby TT monkey.
How do you spell that?
TITI.
And you're sure it's TT?
Yes.
City monkey.
What else would it be, Tom?
Titty monkey.
Titty monkey.
What are the rules with that?
Apparently not.
He doesn't care anymore.
That's the name of it.
That's the way he's going out.
No, it's not. It's TT. Twycross Zoo in Warwickshire welcomed the new
Where?
addition November 14th and has been monitoring the baby primate closely.
It's almost like none of us have been on the air ever.
Mistakes left and right.
Warwickshire is the name. It's not a mistake.
It's
You said Waukesha.
You said
These are cute little fellers.
Native to South America's rainforest, the coppery TT monkey is named for its
They're
distinctive
copper colored. They
burnt red copper hued
By the
fur.
coppery.
I mean,
How big are they?
They're little, tiny little guys.
8 feet tall.
Lanky.
They're really
The zoo said the-
Muscular. Incredible strength.
they're an endangered species, so it's important that they're
Yeah, they're part of their conservation program and
Yes.
doing good things
There
at the
he
zoo
is.
there.
Oh, he is silly looking.
What a
He is
hideous
silly
creature.
I like him.
I just want to put that in the microwave.
Filthy.
just blow it up.
Here you go, little fella. Boop, boop.
That's a furry little guy.
Cook time monkey.
Can you imagine you're walking through the forest and that thing's up above? I imagine that you're going to get bombed.
It is cute.
Yeah.
The TT monkey?
Yeah.
TT monkey. Speaking of monkeys, you think of bananas, right? Residents of a UK town are trying to
Boy,
figure out.
she's
rolling through.
We call her the bulldozer.
Like 100 miles an hour.
Why a mysterious plate of bananas keep appearing on a local street corner. The BBC reports the plate full of peeled bananas appears on the second day of every month on the corner of Abbey Road and Windsor Avenue in Beeston.
Oh, it's John Lennon. I know he's still alive.
Locals say the site has been a constant for over a year, though no one seems to know why.
Very
Well, it's kind of a. Do you think this is like a Banksy thing? Because of that guy remember the guy that taped the banana to the wall and somehow got $1 million and sodomized? I'm sorry.
I don't remember the sodomized part
I'm
of
sure
it.
the people involved in it.
Resident Claire Short put up a sign trying to deter whoever is leaving
Claire
the fruit
Short.
out. But the bananas made their regular appearance again on January 2nd. She told the news organization, once again the BBC, she has since taken the sign down as the bananas appear to be a special thing for someone.
Probably a crazy old lady.
But hope that whoever is
probably a realtor.
responsible might clean up the mess after a few days.
I've been told I put these bananas out here for good luck.
A realtor?
Yeah, realtor.
What? Why a realtor?
More curb appeal.
Appeal, you see.
Appeal.
Boy, nobody liked that.
Nobody.
I liked it very much. Christy,
Let's put a monkey in the microwave. I think we're onto something there.
How's...
It's some fruitcake.
Good. What is this? Is this a sacrifice to the gods of potassium?
You mean banana bread, not fruitcake.
Okay, so sorry.
I'm going to sneeze, so keep talking.
You're going to sneeze?
Okay.
Look at the light. Look at the light. Look at the light. Look at the light.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't sneeze. I bet
Sneeze in
you
my
don't.
mouth.
You've said
Sneeze
it.
in
No,
my
it's not
mouth.
going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Touch it.
Pee down your legs.
The only way I can finish.
Sneeze in my mouth. It's
that's
the only
so
way I
gross.
can finish this.
Pee down his leg.
Oh, get back to the
Authorities in
monkeys.
Missouri say a motorist who was caught going 107 miles per hour stated he was too preoccupied playing a video game to notice that he was speeding.
Oh, well, in that case, sir, please.
Right this way.
25-year-old Dakota Trevin Crater was pulled over on Interstate 35, for exceeding the posted 65 mile per hour speed
How
limit.
is Dakota his most reasonable name?
The man allegedly told police he was unaware he was speeding because he was playing a video game while driving. He was taken into custody for speeding as well as other vehicular charges.
Jeez.
I don't know what game he was playing.
Sorry, officer, I was too busy drinking to pay attention to my driving, and then I had to text, and wow. What an idiot.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. No one's paying attention anymore. Coming up, we have a little bit of history.
That's not why we didn't laugh.
And more. We have Chick McGee over there. He's going to help us with this announcement.
Raycon Everyday Earbuds. That's right, Tom. It's 2025. Are you excited? Hammer time. That's right. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds are the perfect, gym buddy, coworker, phone call companion, premium audio from Raycon that goes where you go. And Raycon's latest model, better than ever, 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once. The earbuds also come with active noise cancellation. That's often difficult to find at an accessible price point. Not with Raycons. They start at just half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, they've got swell, cool colors like blush violet, royal blue, forest green. And now for a limited time, you got to move. They have rose gold Raycon Everyday Earbuds. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Get 15% off site-wide. That's 15% off everything on Raycon's website. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. Who wanted to put that monkey in the microwave?
Me.
Chick.
I'd do it and shut the door and laugh.
Really?
That's where my head is.
That was on Wheel of Fortune.
Monkey in a microwave?
Yeah, nobody got it.
Oh, yeah.
That puzzle was
common phrases.
Put a monkey in the microwave.
Monkey in the microwave.
Oh, I thought it was on the prize floor.
Ryan, can we talk
I'll
to
have
you?
the porcelain. I'll have the porcelain Dalmatian for $19.50. They don't do that anymore.
No, they used to have that weird room of things.
And I'll have the monkey in a microwave for $800.
We should come up with a whole list of phrases they'll never do on Wheel of Fortune.
Let's not. There's plenty of that on the internet.
Well, I've got the first few words: loose shoes.
He's right back to it.
Boy.
This is your fault.
I encouraged it. You're right.
You did. He thought he was killing. This is your fault.
I feel so good. Once again, thanks for joining us. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
In the last break, if you were with us, you know that we took a pair of special panties known as the Club Vibe, and these panties have a special vibrating device
Very
that
special.
slips into a pocket in the
front of the
most intimate area. Yes, in the front naughty, I think is
Right,
what
the
we
front naughty.
Oh, I like that.
in that zone. And Josh put them on, and then Josh, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, not bad.
And the way it worked, there was a button there's a remote control button, and Sadie and Chick were able to press that button. It also
and you're talking to it. The sound activates it.
So as an experiment, we brought Dean, our producer, into the room, who's a very fine guitarist, and Dean happens to have a bass. Try playing a note on the bass, and Christy, see if it vibrates, please.
All right, here we go. And we should come up with a safe word.
No, we should
need me to stop.
Wait a minute. What note are you choosing? Are you a romantic note?
Yeah, because no doesn't mean no.
No doesn't.
The safe word should be Chick.
Oh, I think Getty. Getty Lee.
Getty Lee.
Yell for Getty and we'll stop.
Getty, okay.
Chick would be fine. I like that.
And remember, you don't have to listen to the safe word.
So now when he hits the bass,
But
tell
then
me
that's not safe.
Tell me if it vibrates.
Bad advice. Bad
when
advice.
he hits.
We'll start out with it. We'll start out with the G string right here.
Is that vibrating?
Yeah.
Is it still vibrating?
Yes.
Is it indeed the G?
Picks up ambient sound from
Okay,
music.
wait a
It's
minute.
not inside. I'm not.
Okay,
I
I
know.
I don't know how much longer we can go. Her face is already flush. I don't
Hey, this
think.
is foreplay. That was just a
I don't
foreplay
think-
note.
Dean,
Okay.
do something with kind of a beat to it.
Well, let's see if she can take a low E right here.
Oh my God.
Does that change the vibration?
Yeah.
Does it?
Well, and it's sustaining.
Hey, I'm feeling a little left out over here.
Oh, do you have another pair?
You can't favor women. But we do have another pair.
Okay, here's the funny thing. There's kind of a little delay between
When you hit the
hit the chord and then it picks it up.
Anticipation, little anticipation.
We need
Oh boy.
Does it vibrate
You know,
hard?
none of the bass players I ever dated did this.
Tom, look at her face. I mean,
She's getting all red.
Yes.
Do you know the bass line to Whippin' Post?
Okay, that's not funny.
No more news today, you guys.
And I did not. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, now it looks like it's actually painful. Safe word.
Getty Lee!
Okay, there we go.
Shall we? Now, comedian Dave Dugan has joined us here in the studio. And I understand you are in the process of downsizing. You're moving from your lifelong home to a smaller facility.
Oh, yeah.
By facility, I mean a hut, not like
At last, a supervised facility.
The booby hatch. Mother and I are downsizing. When you downsize, you have to have like some sort of cute nickname for each other. I call her Mother. She calls me what is it? She bastard. and so, but it's a living hell for a hoarder to have to downsize. And then finding the place that you're going to move to. You know, everything's real important to everybody now with trendy fixtures and the backsplash and all. I just care about the water pressure in the shower. That's all I really care about.
Good.
Fair
There's got to be there should be a setting on a shower head called prison pose. Because I don't want to just get clean. I want to be punished. If I'm not getting what I want from that shower head, I'll taunt it. Is that all you got, Big Daddy? But when you downsize,
you want the Silkwood level.
Yes.
it presents a lot of arguments because of how much stuff I have held on
Accumulated,
to.
yes.
And I've got a story about why I can't let go of it. Everything's got to I've still got my kids from the baby gap, and it's like, what do you think you're going to do with these? Well, I mean, when I got them, I thought, maybe I would meet a Chinese imperialist guy, and he'd want me to have my feet bounded, and then they'd get so tiny. What am I going to wear? Oh yeah, I got those baby Gap kids that I can.
Handy.
Frigamall Records, the same people that brought you the all-bass Christmas album, Amazing Bass, are proud to present Jimmy Pardo's first solo project, Nothing But Air Bass.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Pardo. There's nothing cooler in rock and roll than the bass. And these songs are so cool, I don't even need a bass.
Hey, hey, what the matter with
So just pick up your Air telephone and dial. Beep, 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 beep.
Jimmy Pardo's Nothing But Air Bass. Get yours today.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
So how about giving Bob and Tom VIP a try? Get the link at bobandtom.com.
Q95.com right now, and you could find yourself with $1,000 in your pocket. Coming up, tickets to see the great Jay Leno. Details in just a few seconds.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Tom?
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Let's see now. You know what we got to do?
What do we got to do?
Well, before we start learning stuff, we have to be educated into the world of comedy. With that man right over there.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace?
What did the alien say to the bed of flowers?
What did the alien say to the bed of flowers? I don't know, Ace, what?
Take me to your weeder.
What?
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Take me to your weeder.
Not wiener. The joke of the day is sponsored by Sleep Number.
Was greeted with a lot of silence. I quite enjoyed it, Ace. I'm sorry.
Choose your ideal comfort on either side with a Sleep Number bed now. With the lowest price of the season on the top-selling i8 Smart Bed, you'll find your best savings plus special financing for a limited time. See your Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com.
Take me to your weeder.
You got to weed flowers, you know.
That's why I didn't laugh. I don't understand the process of a flower bed. You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Ace. Now, I want to do a couple quick plugs here. One of them, we are going to be in Iowa at the Riverside Casino.
Iowa lot to Iowa pot.
Thank you very much. Riverside Casino Resort Event Center coming up. We're going to do our show live from there in the morning of Friday, February 21st.
See us fight in person.
And then that evening, I'll be hosting a show with Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Al Jackson, and Jeff Oskey. Information at riversidecasinoandresort.com. courtesy of 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids. Okay?
Fun.
That will be fun. Okay, now, time to review history. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's it?
Wait a minute, there's something.
What?
Hang on. This is our new Today in History music, by the way. We're going to change it. To the commander.
Oh, that's nice.
Left hand up. Sorry.
I can see some irritation coming just when I talk about some of these birthdays.
Like?
First off, Benedict Arnold.
Stuart Copeland.
Hey, he came up with this idea for a snare drum.
Benedict Arnold had been a great general there for a while.
Yeah, well.
He was just he was motivated. He was he wanted to make some money.
And I miss Hooker.
Yeah.
I do not know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Okay.
Eggs Benedict. Any connection there?
Oh, I don't know. That's interesting. I you know what? I will do a Warren report and let you know.
Okay.
How about that?
God, I love Eggs Benedict, but
You do?
That hollandaise can get a little.
It's too much.
It can be a little much.
Too much. Way too much. Yeah. You're right.
By the way, do you know what's too much when you're a kid?
Yeah, I got a couple ideas what's too much.
When you're a kid and you go to Dairy Queen and your mom won't let you get the banana split.
Yeah.
And then you finally get one and it's A, too much, and B, there's pineapple on the ice cream ruining it. Yeah.
But then you go to your grave and eat it, and it's her grave, and eat it over her.
Of course. No. I'm just saying.
I got my banana split.
Yeah, the banana split. That's one of those things that looks much better than it really is.
Oh, there's a lot of things.
It's madness. Yeah.
Yeah, but
banana split is
I
madness.
like it.
But Eggs Benedict, delicious, but very rich.
Yes.
You can order a banana split without the pineapple, though,
You sure
right?
can.
Well, I order no strawberry, pineapple, and chocolate.
Well, that's just wrong.
Oh.
Get what you like.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I get a peanut butter parfait and take out all
Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the banana split over.
I go to Culver's.
That has nothing to do with Benedict Arnold, I can tell you that for sure.
Chili bar.
those are good.
The worst ice cream treat
Any relation,
ever.
Josh?
To the dilly bar?
No.
Benedict Arnold.
I don't think so.
Okay, how about the happy birthday? Oh, I like this guy. Andy Rooney.
Of course you like him. He's the patron saint of curmudgeon.
Yeah, the cantankerous old.
Hey, you ever know this way away from my age?
I like the what he did about still using a typewriter. He goes, only an idiot would still use one of these. These computers are fantastic.
I don't have them on the greatest hits on the TV.
You remember an Andy Rooney? Really something.
All I can remember are his eyebrows. They were ridiculous.
I just like the fact that he called him as he seed him, even if I don't agree with him.
Is that right? What do you think about Earl Butts? What do you think, Tom?
Knock it off.
I want to hear it.
I love the phrase "knock it off." Faye Dunaway, born in this state in 1941.
Never for a second found her attractive. I don't know what it is about me, but I don't.
You know, I'm with you.
Don't care for her.
She was very attractive in Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Chinatown was kind of icy. But
you in Chinatown.
There was something rigid about her, cold and
Like a
rigid.
handsome woman.
Like a
right?
Nicole Kidman kind of thing.
But if you would have told me Faye Dunaway was originally Frank Dunaway, I would have said, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
We'll be able to read about her because Peter Wolf, friend of the show, the great singer from the Jay Giles Band, has a book coming out, and I'm sure he'll be mentioning that. He was married to her for a while.
Oh, they did it.
I would assume that they consummated it. I don't know. He's a rock star. She's a Hollywood diva. I imagine there was a lot of flying seed.
A lot of drama.
There you go.
The late Carl Weathers, born in the state in 1948. Do you know who Carl Weathers is, Jess?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Was he Shaft?
No.
Tell me why I should know.
He was Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Apollo Creed.
Okay,
and
my
Action
bad.
Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
He was a good actor, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. He was also in Happy Gilmore.
I read an interview with him once, and they said, now, if you and Sylvester Stallone actually got into a ring and had a real fight, Carl Weathers said, I'd kill him in about 30 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's long boxed, though. I don't know.
He played football for the Raiders, I
think you're correct.
Yeah.
Let's see. Happy birthday to the fine actor Jason Bateman.
Oh, I like him.
The fine rock star Dave Grohl.
Like him.
One of the nicest guys out there. And on this date in 1954, Joe DiMaggio married Marilyn Monroe.
Awkward Father's Day for Dave Grohl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was a little rough.
I passed over that.
I think holidays, period, were tough for him.
Yeah.
You know what? He manned up, though, didn't he?
You think he's just coming?
Got out in front of it.
Just coming out of that, you think, probably?
That's going to last
She's
forever.
going to make him pay for that
That
for
leaves
a
a mark.
long time.
That's tough.
Take the garbage out. Rockstar.
In 1956, Little Richard released Tutti Frutti.
You take the garbage out for
which,
your whore.
The original version of that apparently absolutely filthy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely filthy. And then it was cleaned up, and then
it was called Wussy.
Yeah.
Instead of Tutti Frutti.
Yes.
It was Wussy.
And then, of course, there's the famous Pat Boone version of it, which is the most whitewashed song in the history. Well, there's a long history of whitewashing.
Finally done correct. Definitive version.
Yes, thank you.
Earl Butts would have liked that song.
We certainly
Pat
appreciate
Boone.
your indulgence. I hope to see you in Iowa, and I'll remind
If
you.
I see you first.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.